Hi, hey, hello, and welcome to Power Wordplay, a 5th edition live stream where a bunch of random adventurers must save the coast from the wrath of Tiamat. My name is Josiah, I'm your Dungeon Master, and let's get into tonight's episode.
Lady Tiamat whispers, her children fly north. No virtue will stop them. Send the sins forth.
And welcome back. Alright, so, shall we get started tonight with our roll for recap?
So
it's natural one on the who goes lowest. So yeah, Lois will be doing the recap tonight.
And I'm immune.
Yes. Yes.
Having done the last one.
There you
But
go.
if you get a nat 20, you could choose one of those.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The streak stays alive.
Okay.
16.
Not bad. 5. Oh.
4.
4!
Oh, 6.
Holy shit!
And Spring is like, nope.
Wow.
Well, Ishif, I suppose you are a recapper.
Should have thought about this. Ishif sits down at camp one night on the way to the outpost, and I pull out my leather-bound notebook that I have, and I sit and I open it up to an empty page. Dear Father, no, that's dumb. My dearest Everlove, absolutely stupid. I'll stand up and go over to a fire, and there's a little bit of charcoal in it, and I'll grab some and sit down again and begin to draw with the charcoal. And the first image is a mountain and scribbles. And I'll turn the page and draw a little gnomish boy really close up to his face, looking sad, with darkness all around him. And then I'll pull out my wand and examine it for time. Stick it in the earth beside me. And then I'll pull out a handkerchief. This is one I had used to help some of the people who had been fleeing, and there's a little bit of blood on it. And I'll pour a little bit of water on it. And very carefully, I will smear it in a circle around my drawing, leaving a little red trace, and tuck it away. That's good. Close my book.
Awesome. Thank you, Ishif. Take an inspiration.
Interesting. So Ishif's inspirations are just her going through her inventory. Or recaps rather, not inspirations.
Whatever, you have enough of them.
Oh, man. Alrighty. Yeah, let's hop right back into it. The Sins, having left the town of Two Hills with a kind of haphazardly put together group of refugees, you're able to make it a little bit of a trek away, 2 days worth of travel, to Fort Brackendale, a kind of quickly constructed fort that lies in the path to Waterdeep from these outside towns. Upon reaching the fort, you had spoken to a member of the Emerald Enclave, Brackenoden, who, after realizing you were not a threat or dragons, invited you all in for a few drinks that he had found at his disposal. And you were able to kind of take another moment here, kind of reset as a crack of lightning is heard in the kind of wide open space behind you. And Bracken kind of looks and goes, that sounded like the Blackstaff. Did anyone want to drink more before she comes? I don't know how quickly that'll be.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Okay, quick! Go! Chug! He's like standing by the door, like. Here.
Oh, that burns.
Maybe we could invite her to come drink with us?
No.
No.
Not
that kind of
not
lady.
No.
Understood.
I made that mistake once. Yes, no.
Oh, really?
Yes, I ended up with a tattoo.
Like, of the bitten kind.
It's on his
No.
lower back.
I have one on my butt.
From Vajra!
No.
No. Surprisingly.
Separate, totally different.
Not like I pull open the jacket, the shirt, and it's just all the way down the sleeve.
How fantastic.
It hurt. It hurt a lot. No amount of alcohol will convince me otherwise. But it's almost addictive, the pain.
Learning so much about you.
Oh, it was yet to begin to scratch the surface.
Well, shall we go meet her?
Might as well. I'm ready. Yes.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet all of you. I should say it's interesting to meet the Sins.
You've heard of us?
Oh, yeah. I've worked in the Emerald Enclave for a while, but in Waterdeep, you're crowing legends, we'll say, especially given the recent events. But yeah,
We have clout.
Yeah, we're a big fucking deal.
obviously so.
You have killed 2 dragons.
And the beholder, and
A mind flayer?
yes,
Wow.
yes.
It's rather impressive of a list.
I guess so. Huh.
But take your rest and good luck.
Thank you.
He just kind of like looks out the window out in the skies for a second as you're leaving his quarters, the door kind of closing shut behind you. As you all walk down to the kind of main meeting area in this fort, situated in the middle, where you can see there's a small kind of podium. You can see standing surrounded by a collection of different guards in full armor is a figure carrying a long black staff in their right hand, which is gloved. And as you kind of like continue down and like go down these small sets of stairs that lead to this. You can see the figure kind of like turns in your direction, and you can see just like a metallic mask over what you recognize as Vajra Saphir's emblem as the Blackstaff. And as she kind of turns to you, you see the mask switches up.
That's so bad.
She's wearing like this kind of, you can see like there's kind of maybe some sort of gnomish creation of like a bodysuit almost, but you can see it's like heavily armored, but she doesn't seem to be moving with any difficulty. And she kind of turns to you all and quickly walks in your direction and goes, "Oh, the 7 sins of Waterdeep. Well, we'll count Fizzle and Horse for now. Can I quickly grab you? We just need a moment to speak, I believe."
Okay.
Yeah, you can grab me anytime.
Not listening to that. She kind of like looks around, and you see one of the commanders next to her just kind of goes, "We have a free room below the rocks." And she goes, "Perfect. Let no one in, and just keep it as high priority." And he just kind of nods as she begins to walk away with a few guards kind of leading the direction with the intent of you to follow her.
Am I to come with you?
If you plan to hang around us, you might as well be in for it. In for a copper, in for a gold.
I don't need one of those fancy badges.
We'll vouch for you.
Worst case, you can always have mine.
All right.
Following.
Follow after.
Of course. You all follow into a little bit of like an excavated basement area that you can see has been kind of magically, the earth has been moved. It's very like clean cut, everything. And you see Vajra kind of like looks at the table in the middle of the room, and you see a gigantic mage hand pop out of the ground and move the table off to the side of the room and all the chairs off to the side, and she just starts making space.
Cool. You're handy in a moving situation, it seems.
Yes, I do enjoy a bit of help every now and then. As she puts both hands onto the ground, and you can see a magical circle pop into the room. She goes, "It's time to go back to Waterdeep."
Okay. Walk to it.
Will the 2 Hills refugees be taken care of?
They're at the fort, right?
They are, yes.
Yes.
We need... Fizzle was supposed to be...
Okay. Quickly, if you wouldn't mind, Sola, messaging.
Sure. I probably have to hit them with sending then. Yeah?
He's within 120 feet.
Okay.
Come on. It's not always that far away from you.
No.
I'll just whisper back to Fizzle and Horse to come back up.
Yeah. Fizzle comes and he goes, "Okay, it's gonna take a second. I gotta get Horse through here."
Are we bringing horses?
doorway.
Well, I don't... Do we...
I can have someone bring the carriage back.
Right.
That's fine.
It can be delivered to the hag's house.
Yes.
That'll be fine.
Even the horse. Do we really need to bring the horse?
Yes.
There's
Well, where are we
What
going?
kind of question
Are we-
is that?
there's sentimental value, apparently, to the horse.
We don't want to put him in danger.
No.
Okay. All right. Just bring the horse.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay.
Is
Well,
it-
unless if somebody is delivering the carriage to the hag's house, like,
Horse to the hag's house too. That would be fine.
All right. I'll send a message to the commander of this fort. Just that. And you see Fizzle kind of like running down. Oh, in the circle? Looks like we're in the circle.
Yeah, I think so.
Fizzle kind of like joins you all as Vajra goes, "All right, are we ready?"
yeah, I guess
Bye.
On the
so.
count of 3.
I
3,
don't know how to count.
2, and you see just every piece of whatever you're focusing in on in this moment just kind of like Star Trek outs until you feel your body and everything moving at a very, very quick pace in kind of this linear space that has you can't tell what is up, what is down. It's just like this stream, and you are flying through it as fast as you can, parts of you coming apart, but then you feel them coming back together, reforming as you all land in the basement of the Blackstaff Tower within Waterdeep. Oh,
He has a.
I don't like that.
Yeah! Again!
He has a very touchy tummy. Luckily, it came up this end than the other end.
Don't bugger off you.
I'm sorry, I should have mentioned that.
I'll pull out a root. On this.
But we are home, and it is good to be back.
Blackstaff, you seem like you're dressed for war.
I am dressed for war, Sola. We are at war. But I should save that conversation after you've had some rest. I think that would probably be prudent. Just know things are progressing quickly. The Council of Waterdeep has talked with the Lord's Alliance, and there are representatives from every major city across the Sword's Coast coming to Waterdeep within the next couple of days.
Well,
And I will need you to be at this meeting. So get some rest. Take your time.
What is our role to be? Are we there to protect you, or will we have a part to play in what's to come?
I have a feeling many of the cities across the Swords Coast are stretched thin on resources. And as far as, well, the more skilled parties handling the more difficult cases, like the Sins, for example, or other members of Force Grey, there's been a lot of casualties. And from what I gather, your group survived something that requires some investigation into specifically. But once again, we can get into that later. I will say if we can meet back at the Blackstaff Tower high noon within 2 days, as I can hear everything that's happened. I've had Artemis fill me in as much as he can from what he's been able to see, but there's a lot I still have questions about. So.
Well, I guess our question has been answered if this is happening elsewhere. Shall we head back to the house?
I suppose so. Our mission at Two Hills is complete now, as complete as it can be.
Yes. Oh, yes, of course.
So,
Yes. I will. If you wait in the lobby for a few minutes, I'll have one of the scribes collect your payment, and make sure you are able to leave with that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right.
Sorry, I suppose. Not to interrupt or anything, but suppose as good time as any, Lady Blackstaff, to introduce myself. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
I'm Ishif Yarrow.
Ishif Yarrow.
Happy to be in your presence. Thank you for the kind, very fun ride. That's all.
Well, I was told you were of great assistance. So feel free to come into Waterdeep as a respected member of our city. And if there's anything you need during your stay, let us know. But I would be interested in discussing your employment opportunities with you at some point, but no stress, of course.
You're too kind. Thank Thank you, Lady Blackstaff.
Yishiv has expressed an interest in our quest, per se, as well. To fight dragons, more or less.
Where was it you said you came from again?
Fairway.
Fairway.
Perhaps I may have some information for you as well, madam.
Yes, I have a wide view of certain cities in the Neverwinter area, but there's a lot even I am not aware of. And the cult has moved quickly, if not in a strike and run kind of style. So there's a lot still coming in, but that can be discussed at a later date. So take your time, rest. I know you've lost. So do what you need to do for yourselves. And take care.
Alright, we'll see you in 2 days' time.
Of course. She begins to walk up a set of stairs leading up. You all kind of follow through and see as she kind of steps into the lobby, speaks with one of the clerks at the table at the front, and then begins to rise up on her this is the magical floating hand that she always has around.
Classic.
Within a couple of minutes, one of the clerks come up to you and goes, yes, 7 sins. So we have some rewards for Scream Cree.
Yes.
A big thing of gold.
Ooh.
Mr. Fyland. And he passes it to you. He goes, for a Eon Tinker. Solar, Light Twister.
Hi, hello.
Right, and Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
It's good to see you all back.
Most
Take it
of
easy.
us.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. And he just kind of like leaves right away. You see just like, oh shit. It just was white as a sheet.
Holding the bag. She was your sister. Just throws it over to you. It's only right.
I didn't really earn this. Is it?
None of us have really earned anything we've made.
But surely there's something the group can use it for? This is a pretty hefty bag of gold.
If you plan to stay with us, and if we are about to adventure into what I believe we are, we are all going to need to upgrade, shall we say.
If you put it to use,
Yes.
that would probably help the group out the most.
Plus, there's always...
Pull my leg. No, take it. I want it. Thank you.
Where's Scream?
I'm not taking it.
Thank you.
Of course.
Now,
How much is in there?
2,500 gold each.
I mean... Damn!
I'll just wait.
Yeah, we haven't paid for all the Hank's House stuff since we've been gone for a week.
That is
Dar's in so much debt. He just comes out and like every limb is in a cast. He's like, I quit!
It's okay, we have Fizzle. Fizzle, you're a bartender. Oh wait, you've just been promoted.
Oh no. Alrighty.
Well, that should help us with a few things, but I don't know about all of you, but I could already use a drink again.
Well, what time of day is it?
At this point, I would say mid-afternoon.
So, I mean, it's a little early for drinking, but
Well, I believe also we are on the clock when it comes to the bag.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
yeah, as you were putting the gold into the bag of holding to hold it, you can, it kind of like stretches a little bit and shifts, and you can see like a tiny little hole in one of the seams at the top.
I don't think that's normal.
No, I would.
not a good sign.
It doesn't look good. No.
So I'd rather have this when it goes poof.
I do have a lot of things.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, dear.
Let's
God.
make replacing that a priority.
Dear gods.
Kenny's just like scrolling.
Some of these
I'm
things
saying this to
happen-
Kenny. Hold the fuck, you pack rat!
Yeah.
I steal.
Everything.
Yes.
But yes, we should get back. It's.
I am worried about Dar. It's been a while since
Yes.
we've seen him.
We'll see him again too, hopefully.
Yeah.
So.
Dar at the bar. I can't wait to meet him.
You'll love him. He's actually a lot like you, personality-wise.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, just
slightly.
to me, they're both a lot.
Oh, okay.
So, in a good way. Yeah, in a good way. In a good way.
Yes.
Yeah.
See why you
Plus-
took to me so quickly then.
I'd like to show you something special about Neil when we get back there. So I think we should make our way because A, we don't have a carriage, and I think we're still banned from the rideshare services. And whatnot.
But Horse is with us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you did. Well, did you bring horse?
No.
No.
You
No.
didn't.
So that
Oh no,
Horse is
she's
the cart.
gonna get
Yeah.
someone to. Yeah.
Fizzle is though.
Fizzle's with us.
Oh.
Yeah,
And we need to show Fizzle opportunity, I guess.
Sure.
So, away we
Great.
go.
Okay.
Right.
So much about Waterdeep.
Yeah, let's go explore the market, maybe. Show you around.
Yeah, it is kind of on the way, as the Blackstaff is kind of located on the kind of like middle eastern or middle western part of town, and then the Hag's house is kind of like middle eastern. So you would cross the market in the middle to get to the Hag's house. So, what you guys see as you step out of the Blackstaff Tower is a very, very busy City of Splendors. You can see vendors have lined up around the block. Some of them you recognize, others new and fresh and moved in and kind of catering to these massive crowds of people walking the streets. You can see there's like this halfling boy on the corner who's like standing on top of a wood crate to be able to be seen. But he goes, "Lord's Alliance in Waterdeep! The Silver Hand promises more for the new peasantry! Terror in the skies! Terrifying tale recounted firsthand!"
It was not this busy when we left, was it?
No, it feels fuller.
Yes.
Must be a lot
Much-
of refugees.
Well, I guess they're coming from all over. I'm sure Neverwinter as well as Baldur's Gate are both getting pummeled as much.
I would say passive perception. What's your passive perception, Ishiv?
No.
Gotcha. There's a reason I didn't write it down. That's why. I'd say everyone but Rhaenyra, who's just a little bit lost in the moment, and Ishiv, would notice that the crowds of people here aren't all, refugees and people down on their luck and trying to, bring with them the last of their belongings. There are a few of those, but in the market specifically, you can see that there's a lot of, middle class to upper middle class people in Waterdeep right now that have kind of are in the city for whatever reason.
And I'm just like Dwight in the office in that wedding. It's like, there's too many people here, Sola. We need a new plague. What are all these people here in our town? What are they doing here?
All the hotels have like no vacancy signs up, like everything is
Well,
booked.
Hopefully this is good for business
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, maybe we'll have actually made some coin for once.
I hope in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up first.
There's people everywhere. Can we just get to the Hag's house?
Oh, that's right. You don't like crowds. Okay, let's go.
I love a good crowd.
I love them for Scree because
Wait,
he can
what's
have
here?
What
Are there
shops are
vendors?
here? Are
Is
there
there stuff?
interesting shops?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of like, kind of like there's everything in the market that you've ever been able to see. There's clothing and food, pastries, little knickknacks, and what are you looking for is a better question. It's the market in Waterdeep. It's all here.
Okay, we're gonna start with a pastry. I go for pastry.
And in real life, we just had pastry.
I grab Rhaenyra's arm and I'm like, let's go! And I pull you over to the
Okay,
pastries.
Scree, come please.
You see like a mini donut shop that's run by this very hefty-looking halfling who goes, "Hello, would you like a mini donut?"
What is a mini donut? Like a donut that's miniature.
Yes, and delicious.
How much?
1 silver.
For one?
Mm-hmm.
I would take 6.
Baker's dozen.
Yeah, oh, you got this.
Oh, no, I'll take 7.
Yeah.
I'll take 7.
Okay, do you want to just make it 8?
Do I?
This is a little cheaper.
Trick you.
I'll take 10.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay. It's your money.
Done. I'll be 1 gold, please.
12.
Just stop. Stop.
This is bidding war.
What is happening?
Here's 1 gold.
Okay, I'll give you 1 gold worth of mini donuts. And he brings out 9 mini donuts for you.
Yep, that tracks.
Wow.
Please enjoy. Tell your friends.
Here we go. Try. Save 1 for Dar. I'd like to bring 1 for Dar in the bar.
These are just regular sized gnomish donuts.
This is tiny.
There's a hair on mine.
Oh, this is so good. Next, Grabernera. We're over to the next. It's like elbow and elbow.
Yeah.
And I'm just like dragging Scree by like the hood. Like, don't leave me alone.
Oh, why did you see this over
Stella and Ramsey are just slowly walking in the back like,
And my
like
bag of
clockwork.
holding is just slowly
Somebody must love
disappearing.
things. It's just like the gnomes. It's clockwork. It's
Yep.
all this kind of stuff.
Lots of watches and grandfather towers and like there's a few cool like little furniture pieces too around here.
Oh my god. Is that
We already have furniture in the hag's house. I think this is a bit extravagant.
I need a
It's all
souvenir.
beautiful.
You want a grandfather clock
You're gonna
as your
live
souvenir.
here.
Well, like a little grandfather clock.
What is there somebody who works here? Hello, can we get some help here?
I'm going to steal.
No, you were not. And there's like this, you see a kind of older Fearbolg, like this kind of like cowl with like red kind of like mane looking hair. Goes, please do not touch the intricate inventions. They may break quickly.
Me and Scree already like.
No, please!
What's this
No! The hands are quite delicate. You're looking for...
What is your most impractical gadget?
Oh. Impractical, you say? He like reaches under the table, and you see him pop down on the counter a small circular-looking thing, and you can see it's got kind of like this circular golden base, and then a glass kind of sphere over it that kind of contains this little miniature diorama of Mount Waterdeep and 2 hills. Wow. And you see, he's like, and look at this. You see he shakes a little bit, and you see it starts to rain.
Oh,
It's a snow globe, Ramsey?
that is amazing. How much do you want for it?
5 gold.
Holy fuck.
I'll take it. No.
I will tell you that
See
it's
how much
not
money I have in my
entirely
pocket?
accurate anymore because 2 Hills has changed considerably.
Where? What?
to 1 bump.
Where?
2 Hills is no longer
What do
made
you
of
mean,
2
where?
Hills.
This is Mount Waterdeep.
Didn't you say something about 2 Hills?
No.
No?
No.
Just
I heard that.
Thanks.
Did anyone else?
Sola's
Yes.
drunk.
I will take that. And miniature grandfather.
I've heard it as well.
I heard it.
This
Anyway.
is a scene out
But then again, Jizzle fuck bottom.
to the glue factory.
How much for that and a miniature grandfather clock?
Oh, one of the miniature ones?
Yes.
He kind of like looks over and you can see him take out this like long sheet of paper. And you can see he's got like an inventory list of like some, and you see him take out a pair of specs.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
Rapidly losing interest.
I'm just
3 gold. So 8 gold for the total of the 2.
I'll take both of them.
Okay.
I give them.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
What did you
Like grab both
He
of them.
gives
you
both of
ever
them to
had
you.
money before?
Literally never.
I can see why.
Enjoy. Thank you.
This is so amazing.
before we
Oh my
leave.
God.
Yes.
What will you
Yeah.
what do you give me for these? And I put down 2 robot arms out of the bag of holding.
Oh, these are quite
I know.
intricate.
Yeah, what do you want from them?
I guess I could use it for parts.
Yes.
Maybe he kind of like takes a closer look at some of the
Very intricate stuff.
things.
Yep. Super intricate.
I'll give you maybe 25 gold for each arm.
So 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Deal. Okay, here's your arms.
Thank you.
Have fun with them.
Here's 50 gold.
Thank you.
He kind of like waves them around a little bit. He's like, I know exactly what I'll do with this.
Clonk hits him in the head.
You see, he walks over to the front of the store where there's like a little bit of a mannequin set up, and he just like takes up the other two and goes, yes, and then he starts like fitting out the arms with watches and
Okay.
Isha, perhaps somewhere magical we could go. You know, something more beneficial, things for everybody to enjoy.
What were the...
But you see over there, they have tea and there's like bubbles in it.
I
rush over
those aren't bubble. Those aren't bubble. Oh,
Scree and I do like the bubbles.
I love
We do.
bubbles.
you run over.
I kind of like bubbles too.
So you run over to this stand with like tea, and you
Tell me your
see
secrets.
you kind of the vendor looks over and you see a kenku with black feathers that kind of like secrets. I don't have secrets. Oh, don't tell me I have secrets.
Insight.
He has so many secrets. There's no inciting him. You know.
I just want
Can
to
I
try
start? Oh.
whatever this is. I just want one of these, and I'll give him however much money.
No.
There's red jelly.
There are prices.
Red
Yes.
jelly bubble tea.
How much would it cost to set all of us up with one?
6 of silver.
You see, like, there's a few people like in the back of the.
No.
Group of 6.
Six. Okay. For 6 of you.
And then Scree will say in the Kenku like Aryan.
Arian?
Translate well into
Loren. Kenku language. And he'll say, that better be 1 copper each or I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Make an intimidation check.
Ian is just holding an entire bag of gold.
A natural 20.
What was it?
He goes. In Kenku, he replies, "My boss will kill me."
I'll kill your boss. Who is your boss? I'll kill him.
He's really powerful.
I'm powerfuler.
Well, he's got a lot of connections.
I have more.
I don't think you have more
I
connections
do.
than the proprietor of a
Yeah,
location
you
of the
can't.
Troll Skull Alley. Okay, I think you're fine.
What?
I said too much.
The proprietor.
And he goes, "It'll be 1 silver."
Which
1 silver.
Hello, hey, what's Skull Alley?
He said all that in Kenku, which sounds like.
He just starts walking back.
Yeah.
Is Scree okay, Ramsey? What is the noise he's making?
It's
It'll be 1 silver.
I've never heard
Only
his
one
talk
for all of
speaking
them?
Aladdin. It's,
Okay.
It's the only native language that's known in
Oh.
Kenku.
Don't worry, guys.
do we not understand because he's speaking in this language?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Unless we know it.
Unless you
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
Kenku language.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can do 1 silver for all of us.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think I don't have any silver.
Just
1 silver, please.
Yeah, you got it.
put your money
There you
away.
go.
Yeah. And
Put your money away.
you see, he starts to take a few cups and line them up, and you can see he like scoops this like red kind of jelly-like substance and like puts it into one of the cups, and then he kind of does it for each cup, and then he kind of like gets this tea mix, and then he does that. He goes, "There you go."
I'm gonna say red jelly.
Passes it on to you.
Yes.
Was that a
Reminds me of-
familiar red jelly?
Yes.
Reminds me of Eon.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He did say he worked for someone called the proprietor. Or something.
Oh wait. Who did Eon sell it to? Eon.
I don't think Ian sold it. I think we kept
Yes.
it.
No. Eon Paul.
But I don't think that was the only creator of that jelly. Like, it's kind of available.
That's true.
Is it not?
Where are you from?
Fun treats.
Is it good?
That is such an unfortunate combination of textures. But it's delicious.
Sorry about threatening your life over here.
Happens.
I pull up my notebook. How do you feel right now?
Do I feel normal or do I feel not normal?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. 12.
You're fine.
I'm a little
One
grossed out, a little like aroused,
Subject
not quite sure.
Shows aroused?
This is all very intriguing.
Okay. Are you aroused?
Do I feel aroused?
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Subject 2.
20. Nice.
Yeah, no.
Nice. 4.
You don't feel aroused.
Okay. No, I just feel like it's just a drink. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I don't even like this. I'm like,
Back at the Kenku and say, "Sir, I think you may have changed my life today," and immediately turn around and start walking in the other direction.
Oh god, she's going to be a problem, isn't she?
I'll wander around and I'll buy like a nibble of this, a nibble of that. I'll give away a gold, and I'll spend probably another 10 gold.
Absolutely.
Just like going around.
Yeah. Feel free to add any kind of weird pieces of clothing or
We're like a t-shirt. This
trinkets.
is like Waterdeep.
I definitely
tourism stuff. Please do. Please do.
A flag.
City of Splendors. I got City of Splendors shirt. I definitely like a tunic, right? I definitely got one. Oh, boy.
Amazing.
And right next to that, it's City of Spenders.
I like a good pun.
Yeah, all the vendors you're talking to seem to be real happy right about now, especially the ones that are situated that you've seen before. Just be real busy, more than you've seen, and there's some happiness going on here. It's not all sad and bad.
Cool. We do have a number of magical items to offload. Is there a magic vendor?
Well, I'm wondering if we go back to the several people around the Hag's house as well who deal more and
Better
Business.
deal to sell there. Maybe see what we can buy here instead. You think?
possibly, well, and it's support local, but it's the Smith shop. We've already established some relationships with these people, and from what I remember, they carried fairly decent goods. So,
Right.
goats?
Are there any magic shops here while we're
Yeah.
here though?
In the market, yeah,
Or is
there.
it mostly mundane?
It's mostly mundane. But the few magic shops you do walk by, there's a few notices for limited inventory, which would make sense. If things are rallying up in Waterdeep, then even the Blackstaff and her forces would be looking at acquiring as much as they can, and there would be a crunch on the market a little bit.
I think we should also heavily consider acquiring health potions and things like that.
Absolutely.
Come in slightly more handy.
Okay. So you're saying not much for magic items, any health potions?
I would say if you guys the Corellians.
Yeah, that was right around our.
Crown?
That was
Crown.
Maybe we do just need
Is
to head
where-
back to our neighborhood then.
Yeah.
Plus, again, ticking the time
Yeah.
bomb.
Well, for sure. We're on the lookout for things that are magic and specifically a
Bag
bag
of
of
Yes,
holding.
and
So
10 gold is your daily limit. That's enough
It's
for
actually
today.
I think I've spent more than that. Is that how it works? I can't spend anything tomorrow then.
just be mindful. Everyone who is here is not looking out for your best interest. They're going to.
To be fair, neither am I. I've never been to Waterdeep before. This is very exciting.
It's not what Waterdeep usually is.
Are you sure?
Yes, it is much quieter usually. Far less people.
I've had tons of people travel through Fairway telling me about how great the City of Splendors is.
Yes.
I heard there was even a really big robot statue somewhere.
Several.
I would love to see that.
I mean, as you say that, there is one that's
that one.
kind of located that looks over the market, so everyone can kind of see this
It's the Birdman.
person stuck, I think, from half up. Yeah, I'd have to double check, but
And there's no concept of like photos, so
No.
we're just looking.
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
use your eyes, people.
Yeah, okay.
Wake up.
My perception is, as we've established.
Is this the math?
Ramsey's pulling out like his tourist map.
Yeah.
Like,
The little brochure.
How far are we from your establishment?
Not very far.
We're up here.
Here's
and
Mark.
We're down at the market.
Oh, alright. And there's more shops by the hag's house.
Yes.
yes, but we've spent a lot today, Chef. What you have in particular? We need some magical things.
Well, we have quite a bit to sell, and if we unload...
Do you like selling as much as you like buying?
I don't have much to sell.
we
I'm
have
actually quite a bit better at selling. I'm used to selling, not so much at buying.
we have a considerable amount in the bag that we should sell through to... And we have still a couple of days before we need to be back at the tower.
Bless you.
Okay, well, let's go do our shopping there then.
All right. Sounds good. So do you guys want to, I would say like as you're kind of walking through the market, there's no real place where the crowds thin out except in front of all of the kind of like stations where the City Watch are located. You can see lots of different patrols kind of walking through the city in different levels of armament. You can see there's a few kind of like the backup troops that have been activated, and you can see that they have like their armors on. You can see like some older men and women that are definitely way more battle hardened and moving a little slower than the rest, but with a little bit more knowledge and purpose. There's just a lot of people in Waterdeep that are moving at this very time, and you all kind of feel it in the very air and everything you hear, the different smells and even the quality of the air changing when you walk into certain places as it gets hotter. But within 25-30 minutes of this walk through Waterdeep on this kind of sunny fall day, you find yourselves turning in to a little sign that says Troll Skull Alley.
Feels like forever since we've been here.
And as you walk in, you are not alone. As you can see, there's a few groups of people that come out to see you, and it starts with the kind of like children that are running through the streets as usual, and they kind of like have like, oh, they see you and then their eyes go wide and you see them start to whisper before running off, and you can see gaggles of children coming at that point. You can see 3 of these children are familiar to you. The orphans, Nat, Jenks, and Squiddy, who all kind of like are, you can actually, they're playing with something, and as you kind of like look over, they're playing catch with like this small black leathery object, and they're just kind of throwing it back and forth as you guys are passing.
What are you playing with over there?
As you say that, it's like in the air. Make a perception check.
Ooh. That's 21.
Ooh, yeah. With a 21, you would notice that it's a symbol of one of the minor noble houses in Waterdeep. And you see, as you say, what do you have there? You see Jenks catches it out of the air and just kind of goes, I don't know.
Where did you get that?
Found it. You see them all kind of like looking at the ground a little bit and kind of like
Found
swaying.
it where?
In a pocket of someone who didn't need it anymore.
Hell yeah.
Jenks kind of like, yeah! And you see Nat kind of like lift up her head and just kind of like nod.
Can I see it for a moment?
Jenks kind of, okay. It took a long time to get it though.
Do I know the house?
Yeah. It's a minor house, whatever one you decide.
the lord of this house. Yeah. He's a right douchebag. You know what? Here.
Oh.
Keep playing with it.
Squiddy goes, "Oh, thank you! Sick!" And he grabs it and he goes, "Let's go!"
Your voice dropped in a week.
Squiddy always kind of sounded like a little British, didn't he?
Squiddy was the sick one, I thought.
Yeah.
Well, Jenks was the sync
sick
one.
one, okay.
Squiddy is the tiefling, and now is the
the mute.
yes. But they kind of like catch their shit and run off.
Catch their shit and run off.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah. Pretty obviously, you can see that they're very like reactive, and as they're running off, you can see like a tiny little mouse like run off on the street, and they instantly like like bloodhounds. You can see them going after it.
Wow, they're
and
still very well trained.
chasing it into an alley. But the kind of like commotion in the alley, you can see the owners of was it Fire and Steel, Steam and Steel, Embrick and Avi, the Genasi's Water and Fire, walk out, and you can see them kind of like happy to see you. And you see like Embrick gives Ramsey a little pat on the shoulder and goes, "I think your armor might be a little bit past what I can do for you now, eh?"
Yes. Unfortunately, but you know what? I'm sure we'll still need use of you.
Just let us know if there's anything we can do.
Indeed.
And you can see coming out of the Corellian's crown, Falalafir, the elven person who you can see they're holding a bunch of like herbs and like different like small little plants, and you can see they're kind of bringing them over to the hag's house. And they go, oh, it's great to see you all. I was just bringing over some of the cocktail ingredients, but are you staying for a little while, or?
Well, we live here.
A couple of days at least.
Probably.
You aren't around very often.
That's true.
1 week.
Well, I'm busy doing
9
things.
months IRL, by the way.
Well, let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the Corellian's crown
Yes.
after I drop these off. So, yes.
I would say actually, all three of you. I think we need a celebration. Celebrate life.
I only have one miniature donut left.
No. It's fine. Don't worry. We can supply the rest of the food with, I'm sure, whatever we have from inside.
Dar at the bar.
Dar doesn't. Well, it was Dar who taught you to cook, wasn't it?
Yep.
You'll have to flex those muscles possibly again tonight.
Sure. We could do that.
Spread the word with just the local vendors here that everyone is invited to come by this evening.
Lovely. Yes, I'm sure everyone will be interested. Embrick kind of looks over and goes, I'll see who I can get rounded up for tonight. But
Please do.
it's good to see you, Ramsey. And
Thank you.
all of you. And you see they kind of turn back. Even like the little bookworm outside the little scroll shop, short little gold dragonborn, you can see him peeking out the window at you all and kind of waving, his glasses almost falling off his nose and then falling off his nose.
Take a moment and just deep breath. I've missed the smells here.
Smells like piss.
Yep. I've missed it. It doesn't smell like melting flesh, dragon, or mines,
Or ash.
or just. It smells like home.
As you all walk further into the alley and coming up on the corner that lies on Hag's house, you can see there is a shop that is different here. Froon's Brews, a bar which had opened up pretty quickly after yours, has closed down.
Had an accident.
Oh no!
Um,
Froon's is closed. we had established a little bit of partnership, hadn't we?
Well,
No. I thought we
They
were
were
on to that.
possibly going
maybe.
to supply us with ale, but
Right. So much for that.
In place of Froon's Brews is a small, kind of like dark stone building, which is labeled Arcane Infinity.
Well,
Looks like it's kind of popped up recently.
I think we need to make friends with our new
Doorbell just rang.
Did it? Okay. Sorry, that's probably just a package. Nobody's coming to visit here, so it's okay.
Sorry, God, it's distracted. But yeah.
Yeah, let's go say hello. Let's go say hi, hello.
Oh God. Yes. Or there is time. Do we want to at least properly store away
My shit.
before?
My bag.
I mean, sure, okay, we could just put the bag away and then go in, you mean?
Yes.
Just
Like
somewhere I
store.
could just like set this stuff down just for a few minutes.
I'm looking at that grandfather clock around.
It's getting a little bit heavy, I'm not
It's
gonna
miniature.
lie. Regretting my decisions.
What we learned.
Fizzle just kind of goes, you need help?
Oh no.
So-
This is a teaching moment.
Okay. Dick.
I was going to say I learned next time to hire someone to carry it for me. But yeah.
I'm even fine with that. Honestly.
It just seems like if we're just like right outside
Yeah,
your abode,
yes.
you know, maybe I could just like set it inside your
But-
abode.
Yes.
I'd say as you kind of walk around the corner, you would see the first thing, the scorch marks on the side alley of the hag's house. The
Yes.
only thing visible from that explosion, as the rest of it has been replaced or reinstated to its previous form. But you see the hag's house.
Let's go inside. This is our home, Misha. It's called the Hag's House. A hag killed me in here.
Oh yeah.
Oh!
It was a great time.
We also had to perform an exorcism.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
With the power of friendship.
Yeah.
That's how you do an exorcism.
Incredible.
We've yes. There's some moments here. Definitely some moments.
You know, I've beaten Ramsey in arm wrestling several times here as well. So
I blame the boobs. Anyways, let us go in and see the state that place is in.
Sure.
Right. So you enter into the hag's house, the bell above the door jingling softly as you enter inside, and find that a lot of the kind of touristy things that Dar had set up, some of the statues and lifelike models of you all have been taken down.
Okay.
The only thing in remainder is a dragon skull head above the bar mantelpiece. And the hag's house right now is not super busy. It's kind of like it's past afternoon rush, so it's kind of quieting down. Only a few tables around finishing up their meals.
Ish, if you can just go around the back there and put your stuff in storage room.
Oh, thank you.
do we see Dar anywhere? Did we see in the front?
He's not in the front right now, but as you look, you see that green kind of kobold moss behind the bar. It kind of like looks over and goes, hey guys!
Do we remember his name?
Yes, his name is Moss.
His name is Moss.
Yeah.
Oh.
Makes a mean cocktail.
Hi, hello, Moss.
Hi!
Good to see you again.
Hi!
We're back kind of for a couple days anyway. Just dropping some things off and then on our way again. We'll probably be back tonight.
Cool.
Just so you're aware, we've invited some of the neighbors in for the evening.
Cool.
So we may have a bit of rush.
I'm the opener, so it doesn't. Anyway.
Do you know where Dar is?
Oh, he's just in the kitchen. I'll go grab him. And Moss kind of like hops down. You hear the sound of his little kobold feet as he runs around the corner. You can see his green little body go. Ah! Ah! And you just hear a squeak back from down in the basement as you hear the basement door open and you see Dar's head pop up. He's got a little bit of a mohawk going, but it's shorter
Growing
than
back.
it was. You can see it's got a little bit of red dye through it, and he's wearing like kind of like a nice heavy jacket, but kind of goes,
Hello.
"Holy shit! You guys are alive!" Ah. Ah. He kind of like runs up to you, Scree, and you can see him like try and dab you up.
Okay, sure.
Well,
He immediately, without you even saying anything, he goes out into the kind of like dinner area and goes, "Everybody out! Fucking get out! Get out of your chairs! We're closing! We're closing!"
no,
You see people just start like getting up.
No,
He's like getting on. He's on top of the table, like, "Get the fuck out! You're done! You're done!
Fuck out of here.
You've been here for 3 fucking hours!"
All you got was a coffee!
And you see with like a few like disgruntled looks, the patrons that are around leave, and he goes over to the door and locks it. And then he turns back over to you all and just goes, "All the spiders went off, so yeah,
You already
I
know.
took everything out. Figured you might need some time away, so."
Thank you.
But I'm making money. We were really profitable up until that point. Holy shit. Yeah.
Wow, that's
Like-
different.
Yeah. Very.
How much are we talking here?
I mean, for the month, we're looking at about $3,000. I pay off a few people, and I'm walking around with $1,200.
Wait. You?
I mean, like, I'm running the business, so there'll be $1,200 in the business.
Oh, I see. In revenue in general. That's that we only have 1,200 gold.
From the last month.
And well, yes. I
And
guess.
prior to that, we were in debt. Yeah.
we
So.
haven't been
Biggest
gone that long.
yes, that's true.
So
It's felt like it. Well,
that-
good job.
That's excellent.
Yes, very good
well
job.
done.
Mhm.
Is there any work that needs being done to the building? Any improvements that you can think of?
Oh, no. I have my own crew for that.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I find some Kenku in the dock ward. I say, "I need 3 of you, 1 day work," and they hop in the carriage and we go.
I see.
Yeah.
I
Cash
see.
corner.
Yes. Well,
Giving back to my community.
there you go. Very much so. This is.
I'm in the storage room.
Oh, you still haven't come back out?
I'll come back out!
How long is he on?
Yeah.
How long has he been in that storage room?
I got a little bit turned around, it's so big in here. Daw from the bar! And I'll run up to him, "You big hunk! I've heard so much about you, sir! Daw from the bar! They speak so highly of you! Just one cheek kiss on the other cheek. So nice to meet you!
He like flushes a little bit. Hello.
Tell me everything! What's been going on? What's been happening? This looks so exciting! Where did everybody go?
I might have to do it. That might be a problem later for other times, but yeah.
No, please.
We've been running open for the last little bit. Like like maybe a month. Like at the start of the month, things have gotten like really busy. Like there's people from like all like every city across the Source Coast, just basically all coming here.
Well, it's really bad out there. It's
Yeah.
very,
Yeah.
very bad.
And we're like kind of like the only bar now. Once in like the
Yes, what happened?
kind of like the new northeast area. So
What happened to the place across the street?
Yeah.
oh, they were fucking with us. So I murked them.
What? Prune?
Good shit.
No.
I never trusted
I am
them.
so
Never trusted them.
What?
proud of you.
What didn't he do?
What do you mean?
Well, I paid for those little kids to deal with the rat problem,
Yeah.
and then the rats kept coming. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? Turns out, Froon was paying people to put rats in our fucking building. You remember that server who was super shit at her job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess who fucking made her come over and apply for a job? Froon from Froon Spruce.
Well,
He seemed like such a reasonable man.
He is
Fuck
not.
that guy.
I said in the beginning he needed to have an accident.
Yep.
And so an accident happened.
Oh,
Oh!
okay.
Is he all right? Is he alive?
Yeah. He just doesn't have business anymore.
I'm sure he got a great settlement from the insurance. and moved along.
Did you light it on fire?
If he didn't do it himself.
You're an evil little.
I think we have vastly underestimated you. Do you feel any different after what happened down in the sewers?
No,
Like a little evil, maybe.
I've always been a little evil.
What? Yeah.
The
You have to
Sons
be a
did
little evil too.
pull him out of like a gang.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They-
that is
I like the bad guys.
Yes, we did.
Sorry.
The Xanathar Guild is a
Yeah.
bad place.
Well, nonetheless,
Tomato.
give yourself a what's a good bonus?
Is there something
Oh.
in the bag that we
Oh.
could give him?
Oh
Dar?
wait, yes.
Yeah.
Do you want this? And I'm gonna pull out the red cape with the lion's head. And I'm gonna be like, this looks like something you would like. It matches your mohawk.
Is that the one from the knoll?
Yeah.
It was
That
all
we
bloody.
killed. That's okay.
It wasn't red, it was bloody.
It was like they had just ripped off the head of a lion and were wearing it like a hat and
Well,
cape.
Here, let me prestidigitate that up a little bit. And
Oh.
see.
I think it's gonna need more than a prestidigitation.
It's got a lot of prestidigitating to do, huh?
But I do
Well,
love that for Dar.
Thank you.
Do you like
It'll
it?
clean. It'll clean. There's a dry cleaner just down the street. You could take it there.
I'm sure that'll be super cool with me throwing a lion's head in there.
You know what
know,
though? It's as lordly as you are. It's perfect, right? Perfect.
Yes.
Put it
You
on.
know what?
Put
it
it on.
makes a statement, which
Do
is
it
something you
well.
always did.
Twirl. Yes. Yes. Looks great.
Cool. Well, thank you.
Oh, oh,
What?
oh.
What?
I also
What?
have this funny hat. I had one left.
Oh, only one. You had a lot of hats
What
that you stole.
kind of hat do you pass to Dar?
I was thinking like a huge sun hat, like you know those ones that like
The derby hats.
Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's like longer than him. It's touching the ground.
this is a great umbrella.
But you'll never have to worry about getting sunburned ever
Oh,
again.
well, thank you. Well, I'll leave y'all to it.
Well, just so you know, this evening we've invited several people from the community,
Oh,
just local businesses,
oh,
to
tonight?
yes.
Is that
Okay.
alright? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Why do I feel like you're not
Insight.
telling something yet? Inside check.
Insight, yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah.
Good, because unless you're too late, I roll.
23.
23, okay. Yeah, he's uncomfortable with that idea, but you can see he's like trying to play it off as being fine.
I wonder if he's been involved with the other local businesses, maybe
Oh,
in an unsavory way.
have you pissed anyone off?
Me?
Is there something you're not telling us, Dar?
Well,
Kobold fighting ring.
Really?
no. There are extra profit initiatives I've started. On top of the, well, you see he kind of like lifts, like raise, like he like puts a hand on the table, and you can see he like pulls out a deck of cards.
Ah,
Turns out license for these things is super expensive, but running it under the
table?
table.
Well,
Nice.
and I'm guessing that one of those evenings is this evening.
Uh-huh.
Well, unfortunately, to keep
We'll split up. I will handle the gambling ring. And
Here's a
maybe
genius
me and
idea.
Renera can handle the gambling and Dar. And then you guys can go handle all the old boring people. And we'll have fun. on the
That
gambling.
sounds great.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe Isha should come with us too.
Yeah, Isha can
I
come.
was gonna say I really want to be part of the fun one.
Yeah, yeah.
fuck it, let's just leave it as it is then this evening. And whoever comes over there will learn and
Can be a part of the
Yes.
festivities.
Yeah, newbie night, sure. I'll lower the buy-in and let everyone know.
What if we had like a fun money night?
Yeah.
I don't think the people that come to these things.
No, I'll make it work. I'll figure out if there's overlap. I'll make it work. It's
There's
fine.
so many
Fun
rooms
money
fine.
upstairs.
It's fine.
Regular.
No one goes upstairs here.
No, but like in the main level, where do you guys occupy?
In the basement.
main level.
The main level? Oh, never mind.
There's got to be like another room where you can set up some tables. And that's like a speakeasy.
Well, there's the basement.
There's a basement and there's like a
Yes, but
room in the back we could do.
the basement's still kind of haunted, isn't it?
Even more fun,
and
Ramsey.
It's a little dark.
There's things down there
We'll clean it up,
I should really remove.
Mr. Clean.
Oh yeah, there's all the shackles and stuff.
Yes.
Oh. We'll put that in your room. We'll,
Or it could be the
Might be into
theme
that.
of the
theme.
night.
No, that's
people
true.
love a
That's-
theme.
Right, Dar?
I had to convince an inspector that those shackles were tying down the shelving unit. So, kudos. If you could maybe get rid of those, that'd be great.
I don't know if we can.
Well,
I don't know if he bought it.
we can do something. I don't think I need them as much anymore. Well, it is good to be home, and you've done an amazing job.
It's good to see you all. Boss, round of drinks. Ah. Streaks in reply.
We'll have a quick drink, and then should we go to the magic shop?
Yes, I think we should stow. If there's anything in the bag,
I'll go to my room and just dump some stuff out.
Sure. What are you dumping?
Yeah, so,
You do know what happens when you turn that bag upside down, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Or should I? Okay, I'll ask the table. I have 4 urns
Of.
from
Or who?
Moradin, the god of greed.
Oh.
I have 4 of them. They're worth 300 gold. There's 4 green gems. A statue of... There's statues on the urns of this god of greed. I have 5 sapphires. I have 6 gold ingots. I have 8 gold bars. I have a blue shard.
That could be lyrium.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like,
it
we
was
should keep
from
that one.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yes, we should keep that set.
a flail of Yanhu.
Oh yes, that's
That
the one.
was cursed.
Yes.
Super duper first.
So
Yes.
I'll put it in my room.
You can hang it up if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
I have
Museum of cursed items everywhere.
I have a friendship bracelet which I was also gonna put in my room.
Yes.
the
Oh, you
one that-
stole from
Friends forever.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mating ritual book.
Nice.
That will also go in my room.
for later.
Nighttime reading.
With a thumping coming from upstairs.
Don't mind me just reading. I have some rings from a Tiamat sorcerer whose hand I cut off. LOL.
That kind of sounds serious though.
Other notes, yeah.
The ring.
I think you have this. It's a small flask with a gold inscription. It was that flask that always filled with
The endless.
Oh no, I didn't put that in. Oh,
Oh,
well.
well, I think you took it from me.
Yeah,
Okay.
we probably have to just pass it around.
And it has
Yeah.
Liberian Tittlepog.
Iberian title pog is the
Title
name
pog.
of the person who owned
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
it?
you got that from the.
The warden's office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have a chest from room B2 found in that room where Ramsey tried to kill me.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
we still have to open that one.
We still have
Yeah.
to open that.
Didn't that one? Was that
that
the one
gold?
that went kaboom?
it. No, we totally opened that. You guys opened it right away.
Eon
Really?
did. Yeah,
The
Eon
chest?
tried to open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I thought we just took the
Yeah,
chest
no.
and put it in the bag.
Oh, I think
of
Eon
holding.
tried to, and it.
The one in the warden's office.
Yeah.
Not the one in the there was
the
another
room?
Yeah,
That
there was
I
another
went not
chest where
even.
the imps were. We opened up the one with the imps, but we did not open up the chest in the warden's office because
Yeah.
remember we tried and it exploded
Yeah.
a couple times.
Right.
It's,
And so then
No,
we
but
just,
the only thing that was in there was it was
Was
like
it
gold and then the
Blue shard. No.
yeah, no, it was like the liquor.
Oh,
the endless liquor
yes.
thing.
Oh, is that so? We did open
So
it.
I don't think there's anything. I don't have anything for that.
For the
So,
chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one from
Okay.
the warden.
Then if I did that, then that's all good.
But then there was also gold in the one the imps were in that room.
Yeah, that was where I got that chest from.
Mhm.
But there was another chest in the warden's office.
Mm-hmm.
Which had his liquor thing. You
Mhm.
guys already opened
Yeah.
it. I don't think.
So one of them had the liquor thing and one of them had gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay.
And then I have a pennant stolen from that guy that was flirting with Renera. His name was Henry. Question mark.
Oh, that was
Oh,
so
yeah.
sad.
yeah.
Did he die?
No,
No.
but he stole something that actually really mattered to him.
Yeah,
He
he's
like
like
fell
a-
asleep
he's like
and
a
then
refugee.
screamed into his tent.
Yeah.
Yes. yeah.
Oh, sticky fingers, McCree.
So yeah.
That's awful. We should try and return that one.
Well,
He's probably dead.
yeah.
Well,
It's
no,
mine
they were
now.
venturing here to Waterdeep. He might be in the city.
So I will leave the flail of Yanhu in my room. I'm just gonna make a note in here that it's in my room.
Mhm.
I wrote the description: big boy flail.
Accurate.
And then a lot of the mundane stuff, it sounds like we could probably
Just
try to
sell.
sell. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm sure the smiths
Those-
would take most metals. And
Yeah, and like those gems, I don't think we've got a use for those kinds of gems. I need a different kind of gem.
we could
I
just
think
honestly sell
the
them.
gold bars might help me with the magical item that I'm looking for.
Oh, really? Well, then.
I mean, I have money, but
Well, no, yes.
bars help
I'm
too.
sure we could always
Yeah.
either use them as just a solid
Leverage,
source material or sell them to someone who may.
For purposes of this, we're only going to work through selling magical items. If there's mundane things you're selling, like those urns or the gold bars, literally just add the gold to your inventory.
Okay,
like the worth of it. Yeah.
so I'll just add it to me.
Well, I can tell you that's worth quite a bit of gold. All of that. I don't know if I told you this, but actually my parents had an enchanting shop,
Oh.
so I know a little bit about enchanted items. There's quite a bit of gold there. I wonder who there is in the city with the resources to buy it from you.
Well, hoping
can
some
see this
maybe
new
our-
store.
yes, our new neighbour. Should be worth having a little chat to.
So I'm not just putting the urns in my monies. We're gonna try to sell it to these people.
Well, the urns, I think.
Would be considered mundane.
They're
I
not,
would
they're
say.
not things I'm selling.
Okay.
There's
Yeah,
literally to
okay.
add the gold in there.
I got you.
If it does not light up, then if you had to add it into your inventory
Yeah.
and make it,
Right, like a custom
does not
one.
count. Like just add the gold in.
Oh, I also have the gauntlets of ogre power.
That,
Let's
that
sell
is
those.
that
Yes.
is
Sell.
something
Yeah.
to sell.
And it's the trident too.
The fish
Yes.
talking. Yeah.
About.
I thought you were going to say the fish taco.
Yeah, I don't know. My accent is just a.
Fish
Yeah.
taco.
Yeah, and I don't know what was in that last string. And the demonic jelly, there's a weird combination going on.
Yes, are we feeling any effects from those? No.
Okay. But let's go next door.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you,
shall
are
we?
you ready, Scree?
Yes, I am emptying everything.
Did you already have the gold amounts that those things were worth?
Yes, I
like?
did.
Okay, great.
Yeah, I'm just adding it to my
Yeah, we can.
thing, but I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, and I'm gonna put this in my room. Oh, I'm wearing this. I'm wearing the friendship bracelet.
You have the tunes.
No, I just, it's just like, I guess I wrote a description and it says I'm wearing this, so I couldn't see that. Okay.
Sola's pretty perceptive. She might see that one day.
Yeah.
Be like, scream.
Don't worry about it.
He didn't say where he was wearing it.
Right.
It's around my ankle. It's an ankle bracelet.
Don't you have like little teeny tiny bird legs like that?
Yeah,
It
probably.
just like drags around. Yeah.
It's like a little bell.
Flamingo or chicken drumsticks?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So Spree empties his bag of things not important
Mm-hmm.
and sells the things that he wants to around. But does anyone have anything else they want to do before they walk over to the shop?
No, I think.
No, I'm ready to go over to the shop.
Yes.
Cool. Alrighty. So you guys walk over to the shop labeled Arcane Infinity, and as you enter in, you can see it's a really small space. There's only like 2 shelves kind of like in the main walkway, and then there's a counter at the back when you can see items posted up along the back wall. Inside it's a little bit more colorful, but not by very much. More blues and whites paint along the walls. And as you guys walk in, you can see, you hear this sound of something kind of moving, and you look over in the direction of the sound, and you see this broom hopping.
Oh.
As it slowly comes to a stop in front of one of the shelves, and then just jumps up and places itself into it, and kind of just like holds itself there.
Oh. Well, hello.
Just 1 second.
What the fuck was that?
Please hold on. And you see, kind of walking out from the back area, is this very scrungly looking man. He's got brown curly hair, an eye patch over his left eye.
Amazing.
You can see he is wearing kind of like lesser nobility attire, like that kind of like very high level silk, but it's dirty.
Yeah.
And kind of like rough looking. He goes, hello, welcome to Arcane Infinity. How help you?
Might as well say it.
Hi, hey, hello. We're your neighbors.
Hello.
We're your neighbors. We're just from across the street, from the Hex House.
Good meet, yes. Good meet.
Good meet. And I'll introduce all of us, who each of us are, and who might you be, good sir?
He goes, yes, many names. I am Isaiah.
Sorry,
Izuya.
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 How do I spell that?
You can't spell it, remember?
I do not know how to spell in your common.
Okay, just give me your fucking, like, how do you spell that?
Sound out. I don't know.
Where are you from?
D-I-C.
Across the seas. Place called Zekrek.
Sounds terrible.
Could be worse, could be better, but here now, set up shop, sell items, great success.
That is fabulously fortunate for us. We've just recently returned from a very long and arduous adventure. And we have some materials that we are looking to possibly sell or trade for other goods.
Yes, Izuya buys goods. What would you like to sell?
We have many things. We'd also like to see what materials you have to purchase.
Why a potty cry?
We've been out on the road for a very long time, and we're just so happy to be home that it is.
Okay, I can bring up items list. What is your price range?
Honestly,
You have a lot of gold, little gold.
a lot of gold,
Oh.
but looking to pay little price.
Oh.
We can negotiate on everything.
Sure, great. Love negotiation.
Only for items that are very nice.
I don't have items like that. All items are great. Not very nice, they're great. And he claps, and you can see a bunch of items off the shelves begin to fly off and kind of like take on this like little like bits of personality. You can see one of them like a book of spell scrolling, just kind of like caterpilling its way over. You can see like a broom bunny hopping and onto its side.
This is absolutely amazing.
It's like a meal in a show.
Yes, if you take items, they don't stop doing this stuff. It's very annoying, so don't take.
Understood.
Anywho, here are items. And for sake of
piece of paper.
he's like, I have items. You want items?
Inventory.
And he pops this over to you guys, and one of you can take that and take a look. But
This man and all that.
it has all of your items and the prices. All of these are in D&D Beyond set up, so you can check them out. A few of them are homebrew-esque, so have some fun with that.
Can
Wow.
you read them to me? I can't read.
I'll read it. Okay.
No, I like his voice.
Okay, fine.
If you pay me
How much?
10 gold.
Fine.
Done. So first we have Robe of Summer. It's red. It makes you less hot, I guess. Don't know why you'd want that.
It makes you less
hot.
hot?
Hot.
Like temperature.
Hot.
Temperature.
Oh, not hard.
No.
Hot.
No, it keeps you very hard.
It's a different road.
But not hot.
It keeps
I
you hard.
don't know. I thought you were translating.
I lost.
I saw that.
Ramsey,
Yes.
you're better with the
Yes,
reading.
Okay.
Because I'm having a hard time understanding this gentleman?
I've learned just to tune people out at times.
You sort of not
Ramsey,
paid
what
me
I was
already.
looking for
Yes.
was something perhaps a bit more
That's
magical
what
to
you
help me with
think.
more access to more
I'll
spells.
steal your
Quite not on Sola
I'm gonna
Isha
take 'em
range.
all.
but
No, of course.
something that-
Good luck.
My guess, there's things
Yeah.
like
Your wife.
a Ring of Amity, there's Sending Mind, there's Grasping Whip.
Sir,
Yes.
the Ring of Amity?
Yes.
Yes.
What does that do?
You can look it up. But it helps with keeping people alive.
Oh,
I see.
It
it's
says
also
All in D&D Beyond.
very expensive.
when you super expensive. We might have to talk him down a little. Yeah. So you can touch one willing creature and form a magical bond.
I know.
When the bond lasts, whenever you
We have
subject
them
to
agreed
spell or
it's
magical
counted.
spell, it restores hit points. The bonded creature also receives the benefit.
Yes, I've heard of this.
We need a bag of holding.
Yes, that's something I can tell you right now.
There's
So
also another thing.
we will take the bag of holding.
Yes.
Bag of holding.
Yes.
Good for holding.
That's
One
what
would
it-
hope.
Yeah.
With a reaction, you
That's in
can
its
give
name.
the ring is ruined.
You see the bag of holding. He kind of
Creature's
like
attack is turned
reaches
into a
under the
crit.
counter, and you can see with both hands he's just grabbing onto the bag.
You can
And
turn
like
their attack into
it's
a
trying to
crit.
get out of his grasp. And he just kind of like
18.
Oh my god.
and he just puts it
don't
down.
have enough
The bag just kind of
No, because
oh,
he's
that was
cooling our money.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
by
don't
some
know
of
if
these
that's
things.
worth it. Anything else, Ramsey, that...
It's okay.
There's things like
Patch.
he has braces of fire elements,
It's okay.
broom of flying.
The bag of
That is
holding
something
tries to
I
eat
might
your
be
hand.
interested in.
Okay.
It's okay.
A luckstone.
What's that?
The first time.
I'm currently researching through my books.
Okay.
Robe of Summer. Can I?
That just makes you cool.
Can that be worn with armor?
Yes, most robes can.
Oh, it's one word.
I am.
Robe of Fire also would give you resistance to cold damage.
Is this a good luck or
But
an
it
ill
requires
luckstone?
attunement.
Huh?
The
It requires
luckstone.
It's a luck stone.
Is it a good or an ill?
It's a good luck.
Okay.
Robe of Summer is the
Why is your
It
is your
is,
accent
yes.
changing?
Why's yours?
It's Polish.
Don't come. Don't at me.
Is this
It's a hard voice.
Does this say
Yeah.
sending mind?
It says sending mind. Yes.
That's not in here. There's
Oh.
sending stone.
Sorry. Yeah, that's a.
That's one of his.
It's basically sending stones, but it's telepathic.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
All right.
Oh no, the luckstone is when this polished agate is on your person, you gain +1 to bonus and ability checks and saving throws.
Sounds pretty good.
But it is an attunement.
Mm-hmm.
I would take it.
Do you have an empty slot? I was also thinking, Scree, would you be interested in this? And I pull out the flame tongue short sword.
Ooh. Fire.
It's. I just find that when we get into situations now, I'm not needing as much, and I know you.
Can I throw that?
Yes, you could.
Immovable.
On fire?
Immovable
Rod.
rod.
Yes, you could.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Do you want my crystal blade?
You know what? To have something on hand would not be a bad idea.
Okay, yeah.
So-
we can do a trade.
Okay.
Sis.
Oh wait, is the crystal blade attuned?
Yes.
I cannot take it.
Okay,
unfortunately.
just kidding then.
You know what? You hang on to it for me.
I'm gonna put it in my room next time.
There you
I'm in
go.
my room.
There you go.
So, the one thing you need to know with this blade, you have to speak the command word for it.
What is
to
that?
ignite.
What is it?
It's simple. It's Infernae.
And for
Once you're attuned to it, try it.
okay.
Usually you can do like a reset and say whatever you wish, but
Oh.
it has to get used to you.
Okay.
But its original infernal name is Infernae. I know it's cliche, but yes,
Yeah.
close enough. Mumble a little bit and it should understand you.
Vermin. What is it called again?
Flame tongue short sword.
Okie dokie. Thank you.
These don't particularly seem to benefit anything that I am trained for.
Well, the. What was the Ring of Amity?
That was the first one you said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the healing one.
That
yes,
one,
yes.
if
What was your
do we
name?
have something where if you heal yourself, it then
Isaiah.
causes the
Isaiah.
healing to someone else.
Oh, okay.
I think we're
but,
selling these too.
I don't know if that's over and over again. Or if
It's
Oh,
quite
like,
expensive.
the-
Something like this might be good for you or I.
I was looking at that. Yeah, I had that. But would I be able to
That or
use that as well as my
oh yes, you could
access
yes.
to?
Well, but you could use it as one hand to grab, or I could always actually. I could use it to reach out and touch people.
You do like to do that.
That did sound hard, didn't it?
It adds to your proficiency bonus to the attack roll.
The grasping web.
Yeah.
Ooh,
How far does it go?
yes.
That one I can't really tell from what I'm looking at. You gain a +1 bonus attack to attack and damage rolls. When you hit a creature or an object that is larger or smaller with this whip, you can pull that creature within 5 feet of you.
I kind of know that.
Reach 10 feet.
Not bad.
That's
that
cool.
would come in very handy for.
So,
Kind of like a second command, like I have.
Well, I can already jump 15 feet in there, and
There you go.
if I can
Yeah.
reach out
reach out and grab someone down.
and then
Awesome.
beat the holy hell out of them.
That sounds excellent.
Okay, well, we'll take this whip as well, good sir.
Yes, it's great for bringing the pain. You like the whip and like the bag, yes?
The whip in the bag is so
Whip
far.
in the bag.
Now,
It's like your
Whip in
rap
the
song.
bag. Whip in the bag.
I like the
so
luckstone.
you whip a bag back
You
and
like the
forth.
luckstone?
I like luck.
The luckstone would be a good item, but again, it's just a Kaya attunement.
Yeah.
As well, a great thing here, the immovable rod.
And when would
There's-
we use that, do you think?
There's been a few times, and I think it will give us the ability to. I've heard tell of other adventurers who've managed to get one inside of a dragon and activate it.
Ah.
Oh.
And if it wanted to leave, it would cause it great harm. Or even as simple as we're camping out or we're hiding somewhere, and we put it in front of a door.
Right.
Extra bit of
We do
security.
do that a lot.
Yes. Or we stick it in Scree's pants, activate it, and then Scree can't run away in the middle of the night.
I've never run
It's
away.
okay. I look after Scree
That
every
is true.
night.
It's gotten a lot better since you've taken over, yes.
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 I've learned where my home is.
That's lovely.
Thank you.
But still, I think it is a good piece of equipment that has...
How much does that one cost?
It's 5,000 gold.
That's not too bad.
Yes.
Oh my.
The only other thing that I would think is the Broom of Flying, which... That gives us... I learned quite quickly that our biggest vulnerability when it comes to battle is we are somewhat land-stricken. And if we are going to be chasing dragons, it'd be beneficial for us to
Whoa!
have the ability to get
You
to
can
the
carry
air.
up to 400 pounds.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Like some multiples of us could be on it.
Well,
Hey.
Like Sola and one other person.
You guys.
so is on it just...
We'll call your kind sturdy. Good for surviving.
That sounds great,
Exactly.
actually.
But something like that, I think it gives us... gives us something like airborne. Like, one thing that I can't believe I'm going to say this. I missed DK's floating around on a cloud.
Who's
having
DK again?
the one-armed fellow who used to...
Oh, the one-armed?
Yes, he was
Oh,
one-armed.
the homeless man.
Yes, yes,
Oh.
yes, him.
with one arm.
Right.
Who dipped.
Yes.
We had a whole story arc about bringing him back to life.
And then we didn't?
No, we did.
Oh, okay.
And then
Yes.
he left us for his sister.
No,
so-
we never wasn't around yet.
There, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't around at all when
No,
DK was around.
No, you
That's
were.
why I don't remember.
No, he was with us when we got to the pools.
Yes.
Sorry.
He disappeared at the pools. I know he was usually like... It just looked like we had a cloud following us all the time, but he was up there.
All right.
Yes.
I believe you.
Yes. What were you going to say, Isha?
Well, the thing about the broom of flying is I can make someone fly for much less than 9,000 gold.
But this is at
50
any
feet.
time.
400 pounds.
It doesn't cost us things. Like spell slots.
True.
And if someone like you, per se, was flying on the broom, raining fire from above.
I can make myself fly though.
Fun. Well, we cannot.
Yes.
But I can
Yeah.
make you fly. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying You know, like maybe that.
Well, let's put it on the. Let's put it. Do we have a?
This
Do we have a?
could be something that someone else would like.
Could we say that you're writing?
Yeah. Well, I just want to
list?
kind of Do we have a?
Just flip it over and write on the
I was just gonna-
here. Just it's fine. It's scrap paper anyway.
Doesn't work that
Doesn't
way.
work.
Wait,
Scientifically.
sorry, different pen.
Magical pen needed.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, this
So-
one's cursed unless I touch it.
Boy, yeah, that brazier of fire elementals, that's pretty
So I'm
dark.
gonna go.
Go
We
to-
want this.
I think I've seen something similar before, and it's quite
Want
incredibly
that.
powerful.
We want maybe. What else? Oh, immovable rod. Did we? Was that consensus? Yes, on the immovable rod. Yes. This you want as well.
That's probably the only thing I want.
What do they do?
That's a lot of things.
It's
Yeah,
that's
things. We have some
expensive.
things to
yeah, my
sell
paw made
stuff
something
too.
similar one time. It actually literally conjures an elemental for you
Oh.
to battle with you.
Hmm.
It's quite remarkable.
We could do
And
a
then
trade.
What was
for
this
stuff, too.
dreamer's thorn?
It's a spear, I think.
Dreamer's Thorn?
Oh, yes, it is.
You know, I should write things properly and then it'll come up good. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
While they're doing that,
La la la.
would he happen to have anything non-enchanted, non-magical around here? Maybe something gold, decorative, worth about 500 gold?
Yeah.
There she blows.
If there's a golden reliquary worth at least 500 gold, some kind of like symbol, something, a big gaudy brooch, something like that.
He goes, I actually have exactly what you were looking for. And he goes under the table, and you see he pushes out a brooch that's very dirty, but totally made out of gold. And you can see like the symbol at the front. There's like an X scratched out, and he just kind of like whips it across the table at you, and he goes, "It's free. Call it negotiations."
Well then.
Okay.
Should I
Graciously,
sell my
thank you.
crystal plate?
So it's hideous, but it's worth 500 gold.
I haven't used it.
Great, got it.
But we could trade. Sree's got some things to maybe leverage.
Yeah.
No.
We do need to.
Yes. Well, let's get a total so far. We're at.
Sure. So 3 plus 9 plus 8.
Damn it. Using my magical tallying device.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
like, ooh, what is that cool block you have there?
Ah,
It's a glowing.
is that an iPhone?
Phone.
Really, Sola's just collapsed iris and it's just like typing.
Wow, wow.
I think, like, the Robe of Summer is really interesting if we think we'll be going to see a dragon at some point.
Well, we are supposed to go north.
It's attuned though is the thing. I don't.
That's a heavy attunement.
Yeah, I don't think I can attune to that myself. Because I'd be giving up, I think, something at least equivalent.
Well, as we sit without the room of flying, we're at 23,700 gold.
Yes, we haven't quite that much.
Well,
Are we sure we don't have that much? Don't you
I
have
think it would deplete
I have
over
about
something we have.
8,000 and
5,000 under the floorboard?
that.
But we could trade some items.
Yes, we have quite a few items that I think we can.
No, we have two.
Yes, I can buy things too
Maybe
if
we
they're
should
good.
do that first.
Well,
We do have some
yes.
things.
How much would you give me for this? And Screw will put the crystal blade on his table.
This crystal blade has killed many creatures,
A
hasn't
mind
it?
flare. They killed a mind flare.
That is very impressive. Wow.
Yes.
I'd give you 500 gold piece for crystal blade.
Okay.
Is
so
that a good deal,
that's-
Ramsey?
I would have thought it'd be slightly more, but
Well, put everything on the table and then let's
Okay, and
Good job.
these ogre
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Gauntlets of ogre power.
He kind of takes them off the counter and kind of like holds them a little bit. He goes, "These I'd maybe give 1,500 gold."
Okay. Makes sense.
The trident.
Yes. The fish
Trident
stick.
of Fishman.
The trident of fish.
Incredible trident that allows you to speak with creatures of the aquatic kind.
Can you talk to fish?
No.
Now you could.
Yeah, you could.
Do you know people who can talk to fish? They are
Oddly enough,
fucked up. He grabs the fish trident and kind of like,
it's the size of a fork right now.
750
Okay.
for a fish trident. Maybe
well, then
sell
it's the
to a
gems,
Aquan person.
Oh, I already put those in.
Oh, did you? The
because,
gold? Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I
cool.
already have-
Javelin.
Oh,
yeah,
the
that's
javelin,
right.
I think.
The javelin, I think we're going to give to Ren, though. Do you want
Yes.
that javelin of lightning?
She can
Because then you could
eat.
You could have a ranged weapon.
Well, I think that would then maybe be part of the discussion of the broom then, right? Because like that's
Yes.
Yeah.
Tentatively,
I-
how much for the javelin?
yeah.
He kind of like takes the javelin and goes, "Ah, oh, nice make actually. I'd give, well, it's in some use though. I'd give 1,000 gold for this."
I would rather possibly invest in the broom instead
Yes.
than
Well,
have a ranged weapon because I have a pretty efficient one already. If I could just get closer to use the weapon I already
Yes.
have, right?
Yeah, no, the main idea would be if you couldn't reach something.
So our whole total for everything we want is 32,700. It's 32,700.
Here.
For if we want the broom as
Everything
well.
we've pointed out here.
Are you guys selling the dragon scale mill?
Oh yes, we.
Well, that's a good question. We have this dragon scale mail.
I'm already wearing that.
Are you? Okay.
So I don't know.
No, eons.
Eons.
Yeah, so yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
She's
So I don't know if
already-
anybody else is interested in wearing it.
Yeah,
Like it.
not
You
You have to attune to it.
It's medium.
It is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it has resistance to lightning?
Yes.
So I think
Yeah.
the
You had
only-
lightning, you had fire.
The
I-
only
Yeah, and
question
frightful presence
is whether
Breath weapon.
Depends what color it is.
whether you think
Well,
you
yes.
would wear that, because you seem to have something underneath your cloak that is letting you wear
So let's.
tougher armor than a sorcerer ought to usually have.
So it's impolite to stare.
I grabbed some half plate on the way out of the shop for you.
All right.
Well, this I would say might be slightly better for you,
But that looks like it requires a little bit of focus to use.
Does.
probably.
I
So you might
I'm
not
still
want-
learning. I'm feeling very maxed out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, how much for this?
Dragon
How much?
scale mail.
Gosh, that looks a little intense. He kind of like takes it and he's like, "Whoa, purple scales.
Yes.
For this, I'd give." Kind of like puts it back, flies it out. 5,000 gold.
Wind fan.
That's.
Wind fan doesn't require attunement, and so
No,
you can
it's-
hang on to it.
They're good little utility things. I think that we can pass out between all of us. That.
Yeah.
What other things did?
Potion of animal speaking.
All the potions I think we should keep.
Same.
Okay. Bombs.
Bombs we should keep because it's
Yeah,
it's
those are
enough that
handy.
yeah
All-purpose tool.
We're going to.
we're
keep
going to
that.
keep that. Yes.
Headband of intellect.
Same.
Potions. Totem of pancake summoning.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't
think it's
like
gonna
bugs
be-
and
No.
those are just bigger versions of them.
Is this what this?
Yeah.
Your piece of driftwood? No.
Yeah. That. I remember that literally only works at that one spot too. It's not like we can actually just call an egg cake. We just if we
Oh,
go back
that's
to
why my family did that.
yeah, if you go to the cabin,
Yes.
call an egg cake at your cabin to defend your own cabin.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 8,750.
Is there anything else that
I kind of wonder if you trade all
the rest we can spend. How about this? Everything we've shown you for the Broom of Flying, and we will pay you in gold for the rest.
You'll make hard the bargain, but I suppose I take and give. And he's just kind of like and just you see the broom of flying kind of like pop off the table as he just kind of like hits it on the back and then just kind of like stops moving around.
Well, there we go.
Right.
Now, when it comes to the matter of the other 4 things, how would you feel of 20,000 gold pieces?
What's the total?
23,700.
23,700? Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Before he does, you know, are you the Izoya? Like the Izoya?
Does someone know my name? Do you know my name? How do you know my name?
My papa was Callum Yarrow, if you've heard of him. And my god, he always said that he wished that he could enchant as well as you. I can't believe I'm actually getting to meet you today. That's quite incredible. How long have you been in Waterdeep? I heard you out by Neverwinter for a time.
Well, interesting that my skills have made their ways across seas, but thank you for your compliment. Been here for maybe a couple months.
It's incredible. And it's not a compliment, it's just a statement of fact, sir. It's wonderful to meet you. So what were we saying? About 20,000 gold then for these?
Make a persuasion check, both of you.
All right.
I was just gonna try and give you advantage.
Nope.
Oh god, I hope you do well.
Oh no. But that's, I don't know, do I want to?
Oh wait, I have advantage!
Do you have
Yep.
I just
Oh no, that was even worse. Yeah.
A dirty 20 with an inspiration.
Yeah.
That's what I rolled with.
Okay, I'm gonna roll inspiration on it. Okay, that's better. 23.
Boom. Yeah, like both. How do you both kind of? You're both kind of like buddy and buddy.
Wait, this is...
I was telling you about him on the ride here. Do you remember?
No way, yes.
Like honestly, his mark on everything is just incredible.
And you already sound like, wow.
Yeah, it's very good prices, really. Quite reasonable.
Have you been like... You must just be starting. I feel like you always have the greatest product out. Like, you... Vast amounts.
Yeah, it's hard to make new client base in Alley.
Well,
Not as much foot traffic.
Well, we will promote you at our establishment just across the road here.
So you are the owners of this place.
Yes.
You should come over tonight. We're having friends
The
over.
Witch Bar.
Yes.
enough.
It's called the Hag's House, yes.
Okay, I come over drink sometime.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tonight.
Tonight we are
Tonight, come over.
we're having quite a few of the
No,
residents
not
around here.
tonight.
Why not?
Okay.
I have thing tonight.
What thing?
Can't tonight.
Cancel it.
Is it?
No.
Is it gambling tonight?
No.
Oh, never mind.
What thing?
Inside check.
Yay!
Ooh. 23.
He's lying to you. You don't know why.
He's just a skeevy guy.
You have a thing tonight.
So 20,500 gold, and I give you 4 items.
We should take that deal.
Yes, that seems reasonable.
Perfect. And he slaps all the items, and they stop moving and writhing on the
Do you
ground.
have that much?
I have 8,000, so I figured
We
if we
need to
all
pool.
kicked in, yes.
I can at least give 2.
I can give 5.
So what's the
give
like?
1,500.
So what does that leave left between Screen and myself?
So
Yeah, calculator.
Ramsey, can you have how much?
I can give
5.
5,000.
Ishith can give at least 2. Like a tiny amount more than that. You can give 1,500.
1,500.
Rhaenyra, can you give anything?
Well, like let's see the difference, and then we can try
We're
some.
at what, 7, 8.5.
We need like another 10 grand.
Way off.
Another 10?
Like 12, 13, but yeah.
12. I have 4. Like it would
Give an exact number, because these two have enough to cover.
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Yeah, like if you
like
split it.
$12,000.
Okay, 12,000.
So 8,500.
Okay, that's fine. So, well, I don't know about you, but like 6,000. Like, do it exactly.
2,500. 12,000 equal. Even.
Oh, so 6,000 each?
each.
Yeah, I can do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can try.
You can cough it up.
These two are the worst liars, but somehow he was convinced. I
So
don't know.
5,000, 2,000,
Yeah.
1,500, 6,000, 6,000. 15, 20, yeah, 20,500. That's pretty good, actually.
Jesus, you got
Not anymore.
You still have like 2,700 and just platinum.
So Scree,
Or 207.
Scree will take the bag of holding.
Yes.
You have that. You're taking the grasping whip, or were you?
You're
I was
you're-
going to take it, yes.
You're taking the broom of flying. Is that right?
Cool.
Can I take the brazier of fire elementals? You want to take the immovable rod and we can basically change something?
I mean,
There's the immovable rod, there's... Who's taking the broom?
I am.
Oh, you're taking the broom, okay.
I honestly feel like somebody else would probably have a better time getting the immovable rod to a place it needed to go.
Well, I can...
I can take it.
Yeah,
myself, the
Scree.
Scree can
If
take
Scree,
it.
Yeah.
Scree could probably have it, I think.
Cool.
I don't need anything. I'm just here to help. It's like Sol's motto.
Yeah. Just here to hang out, guys.
So I don't have the gauntlets of ogre power anymore, right?
Nope, gone. I sold all those off, so if you labeled them, they are now gone.
I have the list here if you need to see. We sold your blade, gauntlets of overpower, the trident, the javelin, and the scale mail.
Okay.
That's pretty good. Trade that 5 things for 5 things, basically.
Oh, and the crystal blade ice, right?
Yeah.
More useful.
Yeah, that's gone too.
Wow. Absolutely incredible workmanship. Just look away, truly.
Thank you.
If only Bahar could see me here today in Zoya's shop. The Zoya's shop.
Do you do
Yes.
your own enchants as well?
Yes.
Do you, by any chance, know the warning enchant?
Warning enchant describe?
Such as a weapon of warning where it like alerts you if you're about to be surprised by something.
Yes, I am familiar with enchantment. I do these, yes.
How much would you charge for an enchantment of that type?
For an enchantment on a weapon, armor,
Well,
shield.
I was thinking on my shield.
On your shield. Probably in the range of 2,500.
Okay.
So, because it's any kind of like, it's already enchanted.
True.
Which makes it more complicated to.
What about just to put it on like this mace instead? Because of warning, I believe, is not an attunement. Let me just double check that. I have to check.
Yeah.
I don't know. Here, just look at this dagger of warning.
Like if you enchant it, does it make the item attuned? Is that what you mean?
Oh, they do require it.
It does.
Never mind. I thought they were. Anyway, that's okay. I was just curious.
Yes, if you want to enchant an item that's already been enchanted, it is possible, but takes extra time to you have to unweave the magic that's there and then put it back in with what you're adding.
Makes sense.
Takes time.
Sure. Okay.
Sounds fun.
Yes, well, do you happen to sell healing potions?
No, but the crown guard thing over
Oh, Corellian's crown.
her
Yes.
shop,
Yes, that's correct. They do sell.
they sell some useful items, the rest just shrub.
Oh, wait, I got rid of my stellar leather.
How much shrub would one man need?
Depends on what you're doing. Sometimes it's not enough. It's all personal use, I swear.
Do you require any other things or...
You know what?
I think.
Is it true that all enchantments make something attuned? Is that how that would work?
No, it depends on the enchantment.
What about resistance to cold? Because I know there's a rogue summer, but if I wanted to add resistance to cold to something I already own,
Could do, yes.
would it make that item an attuned item? Or would it just be added without the attunement?
Depends on what you're adding it to. What do you add? What do you want to add?
I'll just like lift my tunic a little bit and I have a half plate. It's just a plain half
Oh,
plate.
I was thought something else was happening. Yeah.
Just what's that?
Ramses.
Now I'm wondering how much it would cost, and like I said, I'm just feeling a little bit overextended, but if I could add extra protection.
Yes. It's easier if it's attuned. It takes less time to make. It makes it easier for you to use. If you want it to be an unattuned item, it basically will double the price. It's possible, but it takes far more time. Instead of using your innate magical ability to tie itself to the item, I have to tie that to the item itself, which, yeah.
Sure. So, how much time are you thinking? Because that might be even more challenging than the cost for us right now.
Yeah, if you need a rush order, let me know. I can probably get within a week or two. But not a lot of business yet, so maybe you can make work if you need real quick.
We are only in town for a couple of days.
Yes, it's
2 days? 3 days? I know it's a lot of work. I understand. I would expect months to create something like that, but I understand you're just so skilled. How much gold would you think for cold resistance on my half plate?
To enchant that, probably around. For non-attuned, at least 8,000 gold.
Right.
how much do you have?
Not that much, but I'll sit on it. I'll think on it. We'll see. We'll see. Perhaps I can clear up some space. We'll see.
Okay, you see then.
And again, anytime, you are welcome. Please come by.
And he goes, okay, 1 second, I give. And he reaches down and passes out.
Almost so.
He takes out this, out of his kind of jacket pocket. He reaches over and takes out this small metallic bird.
Oh.
And he goes, this here is a silver raven. Good for communicating, and this city is very busy, so if you can take off streets, even better.
Oh.
So, a gift.
Thank you.
Sick.
Is that in there too?
This is, it's a figurine of wondrous power, the silver raven.
Okay.
Basically, it can turn into a raven and be used as a animal messenger spell at will,
Oh,
essentially. So,
handy.
Cool.
Very cool.
Wow. Nice haul.
Well,
Goodbye, Trident Fish Command that we've never used. Held on to that.
Before
man, I
we,
just wanted to shoot it out of the cannon.
Yeah, we never got it.
before we go, would you be interested in these rings? And I picture that I just have taken from a Tiamat sorcerer whose hand I cut off, so I picture that it's like a hand.
With all the rings
With all
on
the
it.
rings on it.
Just holds the hand out.
please do not bring items that will make trouble for me, yes?
He doesn't need it anymore.
Please put the bag in the bag.
Pretty sure he's not coming back to those.
Clean it off first and we talk later.
Do you want me to take them off?
Take them off
Okay,
and clean them
I'll
later.
take.
We
Oh,
talk.
I don't know
Clean
how
them.
to clean.
Clean them.
How?
I can press digitate. Oh wait, just we can always just
Come back and use them.
If there is
Step outside
blood
for-
or red, no deal.
We Screw, perhaps keep them. It would be good to have some.
I'll put
Mine
it
still.
back in the bag.
Yeah. Eventually, the hand will dissolve away, and then
It'll just
the
be
rings will just be left there.
Like a skeleton hand.
Yeah. Tinky, tinky, tinky. You can't see me. I'd laugh like all those rings are like protection and all this shit.
Yeah, what if they're like super helpful?
Well,
You know?
what a joyous day. This was really fun.
You are quite good. at the whole convening thing?
Of course.
You did, brother. Ah, do you actually
Saved a lot of money.
Yes. Does your father, or did your father actually know this him, or was this all?
He's right here.
We've left.
Oh,
Have you?
Oh, how did you get in here?
I've literally never heard that name before in my life.
Have a good time.
Goodbye.
Bye, Izzo's.
Bye, you wonderful man. You.
Beautiful creature.
see you tonight.
Now,
Love him.
something I need to see. Rhaenyra, get on that broom.
Fly around.
Please.
Oh,
Be free.
with pleasure.
Can I come?
You can fit.
Yes.
Shall we?
Yes.
yeah.
All
He's
right.
got a Titanic in at the front.
I'll drive.
Somehow there's a steering wheel.
You tell me where you fly. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, we're just gonna try like it goes like what? It goes quite high. It goes up to like let's go like the full like 50 feet high.
No.
No speed.
It's 50 feet.
It goes 50 feet every turn. You can go anywhere with it.
Yeah, you can go as high as you want.
Oh.
Well, let's go like high, so or at least like above like the city lines, we can just like see everything.
Sure.
So it looks like this.
Yeah. We can still breathe.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I feel dizzy.
Yeah. Is there like an instruction manual or is there
No.
a word? No.
Well, there's probably a command word.
There's a command word.
Fly.
Whatever you believe it is.
Fly.
Fly.
Okay.
Wow.
Make it something fun.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
What a
Just
way.
like E-Shift Swan is now,
Callum Stickley.
yeah, Callum Stickley
Yeah. Callum Stickley.
must name the broom.
You must name the broom.
Oh, okay.
What about the Stanley Express?
Oh.
Because then it could fly along Stanley
You
now,
could-
actually.
Stan. Lee.
Stanley and Stanley.
Yeah, Stanley. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Yeah.
Great power comes great. Stand.
Tom fuckery.
Oh man.
The two Stanleys. I do like that.
Cool. That won't be confusing at all.
None whatsoever.
No.
No, I have to summon Stanley.
Yes.
Whereas like Stan.
You have to give a
Lee-
command word.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The stress is placed on different syllables. Nobody will ever be
Yeah, no
confused.
one will
Yeah.
ever
You
know.
put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
And
Oh,
where are we
exactly.
going? I want to go to my room. If you could bring me up there
Okay, let's just try that
Well,
as
at
a
the
test
point now
drive.
you're at
Yeah.
your
Yes, we'll just do a test drive.
to my room.
Yes, here we go.
You fly the broom up. It kind of follows your weight distribution, and when you're trying to lead it and pull it in certain directions, it tries to follow along with you.
Do you have something to drop back down on Ramsey? Do you still have your bubble tea?
I threw that because I.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
didn't like
right.
it.
Okay.
Do I have anything else in the room that I could throw at him? I don't think so.
Okay, let's not hurt him.
Yeah,
not
because
this time.
these are all my treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
you get up to the top of the hag's house and onto the
It worked.
tented area that makes up Scree's bedroom.
This is your bedroom?
Yeah, welcome to my crib.
Who made it for you?
Ramsey made this shack, and I like
Oh.
tap it, and it like
What the-
wiggles.
The Ramsey architecture, I see.
Yes, yes.
Watch out for the cursed rug.
Oh,
It will
Oh,
go
right.
step on
Look, you're
this
back.
rug.
Oh,
Only
oh.
likes me,
Okay.
and I go like step on it.
And you see it starts like onto your leg.
Oh, that's
It does not look like Scree is.
It's magic.
Yeah.
And here's
gosh.
this these things I stole from Ramsey's brother that one time. You weren't here. Were you here?
I don't have a good
No,
memory.
Not then.
No, you weren't here
Not
yet.
then. So
Anyways, Ramsey was kidnapped once. We went and saved him. I stole this from his brother, and it's some armor. It's like a
Yeah.
You got
the head
helmet.
of the helmet. Yeah,
Oh.
that's all I could fit. I didn't have the bag of holding at the time. I had to.
You just leave it here as like a.
I think
memory?
yes. I think sometimes it whispers.
Oh.
Yup.
Okay.
And here's my other stuff.
And everyone's like looking up at us from what these
I don't know where you've gone.
Anyways, you don't have to stay here. I was just gonna hang out, read my book, and then I just like sit down and I start.
And I see it's like the mating ritual. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go now.
Like he turns the book like this.
Scree has like a what are those things called that you hang from?
Hammock?
A hammock?
Yeah, my hammock.
And he just looks way too relaxed, and you're like, I gotta go.
I'm just gonna like hover back down. I'm like, Scree's having some alone time now.
Are they okay?
You just
he's great.
You just see me
He's
like
great.
looking over the edge at you all, like.
Because he looks.
He was reading his book
And then I like
So-
slowly back away.
Oh.
on his hammock.
Oh my god.
So I decided to leave.
You know what? Understood. We should.
Give him some private time.
Yes. You know, alone time is important.
I'd like to go and find the local jewel shop,
Ah, yes. It's not a bad
as
idea.
well as our potion shop.
Yes.
Spend a little more
I have some.
before the day is done.
Yes, I have an idea of, and I still pull out that vial of like white, gray liquid that was from the pools from Nilhor's. I would still like to try and find out because that creature was swimming in this and it corrupted it somewhat. What it is, so possibly leave it with somebody with more expertise than I have, as well as. I do have these, and pull up 4 of the vials of the green potion. The youth
yes.
that made you young. Like,
Right.
we might be able to sell these off.
You've got a veritable potion of youth there.
Yes.
That's got to be worth something.
To the right person, I'm sure. So, or it's something we keep and we can use to our advantage against people, possibly. Let them drink it.
Okay. Well, let's
But
go.
still, yes, jewel shop first.
Jewel
if you
shop
want.
first.
Sure.
We'll head that way.
So like I don't need to, but I'm just gonna fly on the broom like above them.
Yeah,
Just 'cause
absolutely.
I'm-
Because you can.
Yeah.
Just being sentinel,
Yeah.
asserting your dominance
Yeah.
in the valley.
Every now and then you see a figure fly overhead, and you look up and you see the shape of a griffin
Oh.
with a member of the City Watch on top, and you can see
Oh.
them just kind of. There's a few circling around the city, then you see 1 or 2 pass by as you're walking down or flying down. Yeah, and I'm like way up above
Trying
you.
like my badge too. Like I'm
Yeah, what do you guys do? Awesome. But yeah, you guys are going to the jewel shop?
Yeah.
Any specific one, or just? I think there was one you guys went to.
Yeah.
Last
One
time you were here,
Yes.
but I can't remember.
I don't have those notes anymore.
What are you
Wouldn't
looking
matter.
for? I'll hand wave this
sure.
part.
Sure. Soul is just looking for diamonds.
Okay,
A 300 gold worth diamond and a 500 gold worth diamond.
just one of each.
Yeah, that's all she could really afford, so
Okay, I'd say you'd be able to find that pretty easily.
Okay.
We can kind of
just say for those amounts.
yeah.
Alright.
Do you need more? I have just about 500 gold.
I could pitch in for another 3 or 5 for you.
yeah. If you need anything, so
I mean, sure, it wouldn't hurt to have a couple extras. Even if we had just had, say, 2 of each instead of 1 of each.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, then I'll pitch for the 500 gold diamond.
I'll pitch for the second one then.
The 300. Okay,
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
awesome.
So I'll say that and I'll just buy 1 of each also.
Okay, perfect.
Wonderful. Thank you for helping.
You help us more than enough, Sola.
it's kind of to
Keep us alive.
yes.
While we're in there as well, do they have any jewelry? Like any
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of jewelry?
Oh yeah.
Anything other to put nice? Maybe some like horn bands?
Yeah, like some little like dangled.
I don't know.
What? Yeah, I mean, you could find whatever you're looking for here. So it's really about describing what Ishif is kind of.
I
Hankering.
don't know what anything is worth, but about 10 golds worth, 20
Okay.
gold worth, like a nice band, maybe with
Sure.
some colorful, inexpensive stones around
Okay.
it. Like,
Sure, yeah. I'd say like a silver band for like it would be around like 25 gold
Okay,
for that.
I can do that.
Yeah, it doesn't have any stones or kind of like really super shinies, but it has like some intricate engravings in it.
Colored glass.
Yeah, we'll say that. Just not the stones as much for 25 gold. It's a little cheap for that, but you do find something that's kind of nice that you can hang on your horn.
Okay, so if I get 2 for 50.
Sure. Yeah.
I remember you gave me this blue pendant. Was that anything or?
If it doesn't have anything else listed with it, then no.
No? Okay.
If it doesn't have a place or a price, then I don't really know what that's from.
Okay, cool. I just
Yeah.
wanted to be sure. If you're looking for, you can always have this. Called the blue pendant. But,
It's like on a string, on a rope.
yes,
Yes,
it's on a small gold chain. But
Excellent.
It looks very nice on you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Gishif just got blinged out in the last half an hour.
you're stepping up in the world.
Okay, so
Well,
let's...
I think now we go potion shopping,
Yep. Let's go there next.
resupply on some of that, and
Alrighty. You guys walk over to the Corellian's Crown and see Follow the Fear, kind of watering one of the plants hanging from the ceiling as you guys walk in.
this place smells like patchouli.
Yeah, kind of looks like... Good to see you all. I'm assuming you're here for some potions?
Well, yes, sure. Purchase and also probably trade in some of, and ask you your expertise on a couple of things.
Sure,
perhaps.
of course. You see he kind of walks over to the counter and he goes, so what can I help you with?
We are in desperate need of healing potions.
Mm.
We've used up our entire stock when we were out, and we realized how important things like that can come into play.
Mm.
So whatever you have, we'd like to look at purchasing that you could part ways with. I know times like these are desperate, so we wouldn't want to clear you out, but
He kind of nods and goes, well, I feel as though if there's anyone that should be able to clear me out, it should be you guys. And he kind of like
far too generous.
walks out into the back, taking a few minutes, and you hear the sound of like some heavy mechanism opening, and then he closes it again. And you can, as he comes back out, you can see he's holding this kind of wooden crate. Inside, you can see there's a collection of potions. So I assume the higher ones are probably what we're looking for.
Well, anything at this time would be better than what we have.
Of course. At the moment, I have 3 greater healing potions, each of which are worth 250 gold each. I have 1 superior healing potion worth 750 gold. And he kind of like smiles and he looks over to one of the plants and you can see this gorgeously blooming just like flowery shrub with like these purple leaves and like red flowers, and even as you walk past it you just felt this relief hitting your chest. And he goes, I even have a supreme healing potion, but
Really?
we'll need around 15 for that.
Well, we have 15 gold.
1500.
Oh.
So altogether 3,000 for 311, I think.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
Well,
I do have some regular healing potions as well, a little bit more plentiful of those. They're only 50.
what if I was... I do have some supplies to create our own health potions back at the house.
Why don't you
And
Why don't you
potion
show him
paste.
the potions that you have first, and maybe that could create.
Well, yes, I'm wondering if you can help tell me what this is. And I give him the grey and white liquid vial. We came across it.
He like uncaps it.
I'd be careful. Yes, it does not smell good.
What is that?
Oddly enough, it was corrupting different creatures below the city when we first encountered it.
He just, like...
Ah, understood. You want nothing to do with it. Well then, what if I gave you... You see, I have 3 gnoll ears here that I know from personal experience can be used to create potions of haste.
Ah, yes.
Would you be willing to do something like that for us? As well as I have some of these green vials. They are... On our most recent journey, we stopped by a spa near Two Hills, and there was these pools that were of different colour, and, well, they would affect you differently. These green ones are almost like a fountain of youth. You're more than welcome to try one. I have myself, and it turned me into a 10-year-old boy.
I do not need to be my 10-year-old self, but
no, but
I can look at these if you'd like.
Well,
I can't guarantee anything, but if they're...
Or if you'd wish to purchase them to sell, I know there are some of the people in Waterdeep who wish they were a few years younger.
Sure. What's the duration?
It lasted what?
A few hours.
A few hours at least. So.
Okay, that might be worth something. Okay, I will take a look and let you know if I figure anything out.
Okay, and then I have these Fangs of Yonku that, well, from what I understood, we could use them to make healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
So, is that something you'd be able to do as well?
I could, yeah. They're a little bit of a gamey ingredient. There's an extra bit of... there's an extra process I have to do for these ones when it's not the plants, but it's the same kind of process.
Okay.
I could use these to make some health potions. I could buy them off of you.
Whatever you... If we would be willing to... I'd like to get him to make the haste potion. I think they will come in handy, having
Those
3 of those.
Would be very powerful.
So, do we want to buy all the current health potions that we have on the table, get him to make the 3 haste potions, and then I can leave the green vial youth potions with him to give us
We
a
have no
price
use
on.
for it.
We don't really, honestly.
Right.
Another thing to consider, perhaps. Any chance you have potions of cold resistance?
Potions of cold resistance. I have a potion of water breathing, and with some... I have to bring in some ingredients, but I could perhaps work on something like that.
Alright, because something like that might be... If we are heading north, because the idea is to find our... to go north, that can be useful as well.
Yes. Well, definitely a thought. How much would it be in total for...
3,000 for the potions.
And then how much would you say the work to make the 3 haste potions? We would need them within the next couple of days is the only catch.
I figured, of course. I'd say around 250 gold per for a potion of haste.
So another 750, so 3750.
Right.
Can you... do we have enough for it? Or...
Yeah, I wonder, maybe we need to forego the supreme healing potion since that's only one and it's very expensive.
Yes,
And
but it also is very, very strong.
for sure.
What do you think?
I haven't got lots left. I can put in 500 to something.
Supreme was how much? Sorry, it was 2,500.
15, I think.
1,500.
Yeah.
I think that's what I said.
I could
750 and then 3 times 250 for a total of 3,000.
I could afford
Yes.
for the Supreme for sure.
Supreme. Okay, so...
Let me fly real quick to get screen. I shall be back. And I've been flying this entire
Screen's
time.
having a long
I'm
time.
flying just like 2 feet above the ground, but
What
I'm
is
still
Spree
flying.
doing when Rhaenyra
Yeah.
pops up?
Yeah, like
onto the-
scream, please! I'm coming up. Please, am I doing something weird?
he's like underneath his blanket, and he's like
Up to the neck.
holding it. Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
what do you want?
Did we take that?
We're in the potion shop. Come. Come on the brew.
No, we didn't.
You can bring the blanket if you want.
Okay.
Scree is easily persuaded. He jumps there with
And then
you.
we're just flying down. Hello, back with Scree.
Wait, what?
Have we decided?
Yeah,
Scree's here now.
You mentioned that, the Bob mentioned that the Higgs House had made a little bit of money as well. So if we collected that, maybe that could be put to good use. He said nothing needed repairs, right?
Yes.
I don't want to get involved in your business. I don't know if you need savings or something. But
No, it's. There's.
What do you need?
Well, 3,700. 3,700.
In total, right now?
Well, 37,500.
3750.
3,750.
So
For
between-
all of the potions and the.
Evenly between 5 of us, that's 750. But I can give a little bit more too.
I can give 750.
But
I can do, like, full-
I don't know if we could
400.
evenly do that though.
I can give 1,000, but then I'm dangerously low.
Yeah.
I haven't bought anything so far in this entire time we've been together until today.
So,
Okay. So how much were you putting?
I can do 1,000 too.
1,000.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Is
that
that enough?
puts us at. I put 1,200 for the Hag's house.
Yep.
So I think
Assuming
that's
we're doing-
enough without.
that way, that's more than enough. That's 30. Oh, wait, never mind.
That
That's
includes the
32.
Supreme.
Yeah. So we do need the 750. Yeah.
From me? Or-
So this total here is 4,850.
Oh, we're good.
So what if you take 1,200 out, like the Higgs House one? You can take that out. Maybe Scree can give just like I think it's only like a couple hundred more, right? So 1, 2, 2, 7. So if Scree could give 850,
Mhm.
can you have that up for me? My brain is mush, but then I think that's enough.
So 850 instead. Okay, so that's 3,750.
Yeah.
That's.
So and then we would need to do the Higgs House money, and then I feel like somebody should just put that Higgs House money into their inventory, just claim it.
I will.
Yeah, do that.
Cool.
Okay,
So 850 I give?
850. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Yo.
Cool.
Consola, 400 from Eshif. 850 Scree, and 1,000 each from you two.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
have 40 gold left. It's more than I started this day with.
Winning.
Hashtag
And then you have them written down. I guess we could
So
decide.
now we need to dole them out. Yeah.
We'll have to come back for the potions of haste,
Yes.
but
Can we
Could
just
we say
that
now,
we
like,
get
distribute
now,
them?
just so
Sure.
we can
Yeah.
just get this out of the
Yeah,
way?
distributed it all. We'll make it work. Just
I would like a haste.
Yes, I think.
Taste
And
Haste. Yeah.
one haste.
Potion of haste? Or
Yeah.
actually,
elixir?
maybe you should have one. Having well, it's only a second attack.
yeah, it's not a
Yeah,
second
no.
action.
Yeah. No.
It's definitely
Helpful for us.
It's definitely for the melees.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, what is it
And
called?
Potion of haste.
I'm doing it custom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't
it-
show up.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. One second.
Oh, dude.
I shall do custom right now. Just.
it should be in there.
I just typed haste and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we get another attack.
Potion. Yeah. So you instead of attacking twice, you attack 3 times.
Yeah. That's
3 or
me.
4?
I already have 2, so I would get 3.
3, yeah.
Depending on what you used, you'd have 3 too. Yeah. It's pretty
So-
sweet.
Yes, I would get
Yeah.
attack 3 times.
You could take somebody out with that. Yeah.
That's amazing. So
This is fun. I'm excited
Who
for
should
this.
have the superior? Right.
I think Ramsey.
Yeah.
Maybe.
it should be
Yeah.
So-
Supreme, you mean?
Supreme.
The potions are technically called potions of speed.
Oh, okay.
Potions of speed.
Sorry.
Thank you.
That's why.
They must have changed the name.
So Ramsey gets the supreme.
Fala's giving you guys a big old deal with that one.
That's great.
Potion of speed.
Okay,
Fun, fun,
forward.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rhaenyra probably the superior.
Yep. Sure.
But I
Sure.
guess you can also kind of heal yourself a little.
And
bit.
yeah, I would say like in terms of like healing, it goes Sola, me,
Yeah.
and like probably you. Well, Scree, you, then Ramsey. Like in terms of where people need.
Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I have a.
I also gained points in my healing pool, so I should be okay.
I have an elixir of health.
Yeah, and I actually still have a potion of greater
It's
healing.
different.
Oh, just kidding, guys.
Yeah, and I still have a potion of greater
gets rid of,
healing that I
like,
have.
paralyzing
Yeah, I
elements.
see this now.
Okay.
So I feel like me or Scree then could take the superior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually maybe me.
Yeah.
What are your
Yeah.
What are your hit points, Scree?
I have an armor class of 17, and hit points, my max is 73.
That's not bad.
I have an AC of 20,
Okay, so you scrape.
but I have less.
Oh, HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, than you.
Then you,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the superior.
Sure. Yeah. And then Scree, you can have.
A greater.
Why don't you take 2 greater?
Of healing.
Yeah. And then we have 1 last greater to go to somebody else.
I have 1 greater already right now. I could take a second
Sure. You can take a
You
second.
can always redistribute them and take some.
in battle.
Yep,
Yeah,
of course.
Okay, now those are all distributed.
Yes, it's good to give
Potion of
extras
speed,
to
you
the
said?
people
Yeah.
who are likely to stay up because they can go and deliver them to other people, right? Like
Yeah,
higher
yeah, like
points.
to us, yeah.
So okay, so all those have been dealt out. I also had one other question for you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. This was incredibly helpful. We're so grateful. And you know, as it turns out, after these haste potions are done, we're heading north. And I kind of wonder, is there anything? Are there any materials up north that we could gather for you while we're there?
True.
Bring it back. Perhaps we can help you in that way.
I mean, if you find some sort of rare or maybe dangerous plant, yes, yeah.
Like wild plant
cow- yeah.
brandy.
The
I think we have some just over there, actually.
Wild plant.
they do get a little more feisty in the heavier vegetated areas. So if you find something that gives you guys trouble, it might be worth taking back some of its parts. Bulbs or certain parts of leaves that are uninjured would be great.
All right,
If you can find anything, I will try and give you a good price for it when you bring it back.
sounds good.
Fair enough.
I'm sure we'll find something. We'll make use of a time up there. Wonderful. We are decked out.
Right. So,
Shall we?
I believe that concludes the shopping.
the shopping
Oh
has
man!
finished.
Already.
Street fight. Scream. Go run over and punch that guy.
I'm on it. Just starts punching everyone.
Yeah. There's a bunch of elderly homeless people. I'm sure you could go murder something. Like,
Yes.
Their favorite.
but you guys walk back over to the hag's house, I'm assuming. Right. And you can see as you kind of like step back in, Dar and Moss, kind of lightly cleaning the areas and setting out like some nice tablecloth linens over the tables and just kind of like making it a little bit of a nicer space. They kind of let you go to your own devices. They're busy working away.
I'm going to head upstairs. Go to the workshop. Just pause in front of the closed doors. Turn and walk to my room. Just sit down on the bed. I can't open the doors yet. It's too much of her in there still.
Yeah.
At the moment. We'll wait until later. Possibly try again. I'm going to go relax for a little while.
You walk into your room and you kind of take a look at your bed in this space, or I guess your furniture, if you have any in your room.
Not much. A simple bed, chair,
Yeah.
and table. Very simple. Most of my time was spent with Eon in the workshop.
As you pull basically the covers of the bed back and get ready for just a little bit of rest, you see lying on top of the linen on top of the bed is a letter.
Oh.
The letter F. Just emblazoned on it.
Oh, poke my head out of my room. Well, Rhaenyra!
I'm just like floating around on my broom of the hallways.
Making no noise.
What?
I hold up the letter.
Oh.
It's from Frederick.
And I'm gonna fly over.
I think you should read it. I hand it to her.
Am I allowed in your room? Is it like
You
a
can
vampire
just-
where
no,
I need
no, it's
permission?
fine.
Okay.
No.
I'll stay on the broom so I don't touch any of your stuff.
There's nothing. God. But yes, this is from my brother. Looks like
It's
the
about
Birdman
time.
got to him.
I do forget his name, but he was quite a memorable character.
Yes.
Glad he went through with the 50 gold that we gave him.
I would bloody well hope so for that price. I just don't know if he's still alive.
Well,
Oh well.
things can be choosers.
Yeah. On to the more important part.
Right. So you take a look at the letter and open it up. And you see the first line reads, Ramsey, comma. I know you have arrived in Waterdeep. I am available the night after tonight. And you see there is a kind of coded line in the next part that you wouldn't be able to read.
What does this part mean?
Let me see.
It's like some classic old filing shit.
Like in a language, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that like a spell or a curse or something?
No, it's a way that we used to communicate when for business purposes, when there was important information that we didn't want other houses and other competition to possibly intercepting it to be able to understand. Usually it was locations of certain creatures or shipments.
Is it the meeting place?
You take a look at it, and as it's a little rusty looking at this language, and you're trying to read it through, and it's like woman, girl, tail meeting, girl, woman, tail, and then you see like water as another, and you're like mermaid's tail.
Oh.
Wait. My God, he is trash at this.
Is that a place, a boudoir?
No, it was down. Wasn't it down?
In the dock
The
ward,
wards,
but like
yeah.
it's a higher end.
Yeah.
Kind of like, not like a clubhouse, but kind of like where you can go and
Like the
have
country
drinks
club?
and
kind of?
yeah, but there's also like people to like service like you specifically and like kind
So
of
like a
get
country
whatever you need.
It's
Yeah.
a members only type situation. That's.
I see.
Oh, I hate going there, but
It looks like maybe, obviously I'd like to go, but...
well, yes, we. I just don't know if we should bring everyone or if it should just be us who goes.
Maybe it's the discussion we can have with everybody.
You know what? I agree. We'll put it to the group. If he's picking there, there's a reason for it. Frederick doesn't do anything that isn't calculated.
That must most likely mean he has some information we were asking for then.
Oh, knowing him, he most definitely does. It's just how easily he will part with it.
Why don't you try and use that metallic bird that we got to send a message to everybody to say there's a family meeting?
Oh, yes.
Let's try it.
This can't end bad at all, can it?
No! Never does.
Because we've had such luck with birds.
Hey.
Someone's getting PTSD.
Scree's like, hey!
Yeah, the face of the bird at one
Yeah, with a mechanical bird.
bird, yeah.
Scree's like, I also don't like birds.
But birds.
This was small though, right? I think from what I read, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah. He's reading the instruction manual.
It's all in, I was going to say
different
Russian, but... Prigit! Prigit! Just throw it on the ground, man.
Okay. Clunk. Fuck off, bird.
Ah, ah. It turns into a raven as it hits the ground.
Ah!
Blue.
Well, where should we have the meeting?
Maybe here, just away from the patrons downstairs.
Yeah, understandably, yes. We could possibly go into the workshop. It might be
If you
small
feel
room.
comfortable
and
with
we're not-
it.
I think so. But, excuse me, bird. Tell everyone.
The sins.
No, yes, tell the sins, our friends, Sola Light Touched, Scream McCree, and Ishif Yarrow, that there is a family meeting upstairs in the workshop.
Now.
Yes, no. Fuck off. Shoot.
The raven flies off, going to each of you and going into your ear and going, meeting, workshop! Ah!
Does it come back to me?
I think it does. I think it says that, yeah.
That you all hear this message and take your time to find yourselves in front of the workshop
It's
door.
back. It's back.
Sola was still downstairs helping clean. But
Yeah.
She was brooming the floor.
Right.
Cinderella.
I don't know why, but I think Solo would be an amazing curler. She's just like,
Done a lot of sweeping.
you just see her like,
Everyone is at the door now.
Yes.
Do you enter it?
Yeah.
Well, we probably stand there for a minute.
We'll reach out and
We're already in
key
there.
in the lock. Oh, we went out.
Are we?
Yeah,
No.
Okay, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
okay.
locked,
Okay.
so...
Oh, okay.
We put the key in the lock. Just thinking about her. Open both doors.
You see just a tiny bit of light from an upper window,
She hated that window.
breaking the dusk and shadows in the room.
She always used to complain it let too much light in. We've called you all together for several reasons. One, I received word back from my brother. He wants us to meet tomorrow evening in the Dark Wards at a place called the Mermaid's Tail. It is a higher-end, members-only club establishment for the rather rich and wealthy to act as if they are slumming it. But for all intents and purposes, it is high-end as one can almost get.
Ishif, we should probably fill you in. But we enlisted the help of Ramsey's brother, begrudgingly, and very
Yes.
grateful on my part to Ramsey, to possibly find out if my uncle, who thinks he's quite formidable, where his location may be in his little round of scoundrels that's called the Tempest.
Tempest.
And Sola, I know we had a conversation. Well, you were on the carriage and I was beside you.
But I listened.
You did. and hopefully Fitzgerald. Oh, he's not here. Never mind. Sorry. Didn't.
He's downstairs drunk.
Yeah, we didn't call him. We didn't call him.
He stayed downstairs with Dar and
Under the
Moss.
Yeah.
Well,
But it,
no, but he has a gin and tonic. He's like,
That's it. That's his drink.
A cucumber spiral.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's
Thank
perhaps
you.
pertinent that a huge threat to mostly me, but by association with everybody here in this room, that if there is any information that his brother may have about my uncle and his whereabouts, it would be important for us to know. And I don't think Ramsey likes his brother very much, but I'm not really sure.
Oh no, I absolutely detest my family.
Noticing a common theme.
Yeah, well, the biggest problem is my family and everyone in my family doesn't do anything for free. They are very favorable to have people in their pocket through coin or through dealings and favors. So this meeting with him will come at some kind of cost.
So the question is, do just Ramsey and I go, or would everybody feel comfortable coming as well?
I do think we should stick together at least in some form.
Yes.
Even if we, kind of hang back.
Yeah.
Maybe if it is less suspicious if you just
No,
go or
it's
something. But
Frederick's he's not an utter idiot, but
Is he able to transform like you?
funny enough, no.
Yeah.
My brother has other talents.
Sola Scree, you've met him before?
briefly,
I met his hot sister.
we did meet, and
Are you
we
daft?
I like scary
She
women.
wanted to eat you.
I like them scary.
Best of luck to you, my friend.
But there wasn't
Briefly,
a battle
we
or
met.
anything of sorts.
No.
Yeah.
They would not be here. It's as simple as that. If they had tried to fight my brother and sister. But no, he's not as stupid to think that we wouldn't all go. I figure the most open and honest we can be, the least chance of them, if there is anything afoot, them getting a jump on us.
As much as I love to tease you, Ramsey, I do appreciate the risk that you took for this.
I know. And again, we're a family. That's what we do. We help each other.
Well, I'm from the Dark Ward, so I'm happy to help.
Oh.
Mermaid's Tale was around my neck of the woods. Went there a lot.
That's the type that goes to the Mermaid's Tale?
No.
I worked there.
Oh! Then yes. Yes, that would be more.
I love that.
But also, I figured we need to be open, even more, and I think this is something we all need to do together. And if you would join us,
Yes.
there's lots of rich people in there you can try and rob.
No. You know how we have that flail? Wouldn't that be just like a great peace offering for him to give to him? And maybe he'll use it one day.
Oh, that's clever.
I mean,
He
if we're
doesn't
just
like
trying to, like,
Well,
create peace.
he's fairly intelligent, but my sister is not.
Oh. Just say it's a gift for her.
Well, I can almost guarantee you, if he's there, she won't be far behind. My father wouldn't allow my brother to be dealing with me without knowing what's going on. So, and by any means, they want this as well. When I pull up the plane shift amulet,
Right.
oh, very shiny.
Well, I trust your opinion that your family is quite formidable.
It's not just formidable, it's they...
Fucked up.
Yes,
Fucked up.
they don't kill you. They kill everything around you.
Ramsey, I've already lost everything. And
No, I
as
mean,
you know, I'm not really scared of any fights that may come up.
I would love to see you tangle with my sister.
Fantastic. I will win her heart for Scree.
Oh, thank you.
I think she means she'll actually cut her heart.
That is exactly what I meant.
So,
I can put it in a jar.
Yeah.
I actually think I have one that we could use.
Even better.
Anyways, we're off topic. Would you guys please, I think, come with us?
Sounds like a party. What do we wear?
Yes, what do we wear?
Maybe not fully formal attire, but functionally, I don't want us being at any kind of disadvantage, so don't sacrifice safety for, style by any means.
We all look at like Isha.
You could honestly just wear a hat.
It's an excellent idea.
Or we could use the hat on Sola to hide her armor more, but...
No, I mean...
Actually, yes, now that you're
my armor
quite
is quite...
flowy.
Yeah, like it's quite hidden. I can just put something over top.
Well then. Yes, by all means, no sacrificing one's safety. Fashion.
You clearly never worn heels.
I wouldn't start there. The floorboards are very uneven. There's, like I said, it's the wealthy trying to slum, but still wanting to keep all the amenities of wealth. So. But
It's also just like the closest bar kind of off the dock ward.
Yes.
It's super expensive.
Yeah.
So like people coming into the city for like the first time via ships and stuff will probably see that and be
The
like,
touristy
okay.
place.
Yeah, especially if they have a little more cash.
No blood on our clothes, but otherwise we're good.
We'll function, yes.
That sounds fun.
Okay.
It's not till the day after next.
Tomorrow night.
So,
Tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night, yes.
Yeah, tomorrow night. Before we go there, I do have something I want to propose to you all. Something that I learned from our time in Two Hills that I think we need to take to heart. In our final day there, we made a promise to Eon to be safe and look out for each other. And then that same day, we threw ourselves into battle without preparation, and I believe it was my fault. I was emotionally invested and didn't take the precautions we needed as a result. So, I'm not looking for anybody to tell me that that's not correct or anything like that. What I am proposing, however, is a method of organization. When we go to do something for someone and they are emotionally involved, that person may make rash choices, as I did. So, I'm suggesting we implement a buddy system. That person who has invested should also have a co-leader in their story, a buddy who will help them make smart choices. We are about to go somewhere where you, Ramsey, are emotionally invested, and your emotions, let's be honest, get the better of you sometimes as well. And that is just what happens in life. And it happened to me, it could happen to you too.
I see absolutely no issue with that.
So, it sounds like Rhaenyra is going to attend this meeting sort of with you. Perhaps then Rhaenyra, do you feel you could be a voice of reason?
I do, but depending on the information, I may be emotionally invested too.
Right.
I will tell you, they will. My brother will poke, prod, and do everything he can to put you on your back foot.
Mm-hmm.
Our buddy should be someone who has nothing invested in this.
I see. Perhaps you each can have
There we go, a
a
buddy.
buddy, and I'll just be a neutral party.
Yes.
Well, yes, is someone who
The
can.
mediator.
Yeah.
On that note, I think before we make rash actions, as a group, we should.
Oh, you just hear like voices of people entering in downstairs
Oh, I guess.
as some people have entered in.
All right. I'll allow it. It's like, what do
What
you
is
mean?
what is
Roland?
happening?
What do you mean? Roland?
I think
Sorry,
we should
you-
have some way of just a vote. And it's not even a majority rules. If one says no, we don't go. It doesn't happen. Or we figure out a way to do it, another way to do whatever we're trying to do. Time permitting.
Sure.
There's going to be situations where we can't sit around and
Absolutely.
argue about it, but
Yeah. Not everything can be a democracy.
yes.
But as an example, in our fight with Grimspitter, I was throwing myself into Grimspitter's path while Eon was like, we need to plan, we need to get prepared. And I didn't.
We need to plan.
Mm-hmm. That too.
No, I wholeheartedly agree with you. We need to have someone who's clear conscience in all these situations. You're right, we do have issues with our emotions getting the better of us a lot of times. Except for maybe you.
I am the chaotic neutral one. I think.
That's similar to the Kama Sutra.
No, that's what he has upstairs in his room.
Kenku Sutra.
Inspiration. No,
All that thumping wasn't what we thought it was. It was just Scree trying to get into different positions.
Why is my arm like this?
Yeah.
I'm
Just
key.
copying the pictures in the book. Well, thank you all.
Yeah, just let me handle things, guys. I will carry your emotions like I carry
yes, that's
this bag of holding. It is my duty and my honor.
You're just gonna shove all the emotions away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I don't.
But I put them behind the wall, and then I don't even think about the wall or the emotions.
Oh.
And it just lives there.
And you can just
Suffocate them.
endlessly hide emotions.
Yes.
Hide them
Big
all
wall.
away.
It's a huge wall. I don't even know what it looks like. So I don't even think about it.
Very well said, Scree.
Yes.
Very
you.
well said.
Just do what I do.
Anyone ready for a drink?
I'm
I
so
am.
parched.
Yes. I think the gambling is starting downstairs.
Secret gambling.
And it's a fun money day, just like I suggested, I'm sure.
Yes, fun money.
I've decided all money is fun.
There you go.
You guys begin to walk downstairs, grabbing a drink at the bar.
Actually, as
yeah.
they leave.
Uh-huh.
Isha, would you mind staying here for a moment?
Yeah, what's up?
You should know this was mostly hers. This room. She did have a bedroom, but was never in it. She mostly slept under that table right there. But all of these contraptions, I look at the big blood-stained ritual symbol on the floor. Well, that's new.
It does have a vibe to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I would like to go look at that.
Nevertheless, this was a room that we shared. So, I'd hope that at any time you wish, if you wish to wander through and look at things, feel free. Be careful with some of the things that you touch. Not all of them end well. And the vials of the purple liquid, don't touch them. I know for sure.
You've just presented a red button.
You're going to touch them, aren't you?
I'm very curious now. No, don't worry. I mean, the truth is, my parents had workshops and they... My God, they hoped so desperately that I would take an interest in one of the studies, and I never did. And I will say this with all the grace and kindness I possibly can. I cannot think of anything I would like to do less than spend time in this room.
I understand.
Just from my own, life story,
Yes.
personal experience. But Ramsey, my advice to you is not to let it turn into a shrine.
You're right. You are right.
Come on, let's go get a drink.
I've heard worse things suggested today already, so yes. See if we can get you back some of your money.
You
How does
follow.
gambling work?
You follow the group down the stairs to the main area where you can see, a few of the denizens of Troll Skull Alley have shown up and are sitting at a few of the tables and playing with some cards. There's a few rougher looking individuals. You see one guy with like a scar down his eye, no hair, just kind of like sit down at a table, and then he starts reading the sheet at the front, and and you see him slowly start to take out a little bit of gold and very daintily put it on the table in front of him. And there's a few kind of rougher groups around, but it looks relatively successful. The mood is light and fun. There's a few yelling matches as the night goes on, maybe from some of your tables as it happens. But you all get this chance to relax and to laugh and to smile in a place that feels safe. And as we get into the coming events in the days in front of the sins, you take this moment to have a little bit of self-love, a little bit of self-respect. Have fun with my wording.
I never respect myself after killing myself.
And that's where we're going to pick up for tonight. Good God, guys.
I couldn't resist. There's still a lot of jokes about the wand.
No.
A lot of other stuff.
I can't let you get started. I've learned my lesson. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your evening, and hi, hey, hello.
Hey!
Yay! Shopping. We did good,
Yeah,
guys.
That's a good deal.
Really good.
I want to use this whip. Like I'm looking at it going.
You guys got out pretty good with that, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think so.
Cool stuff.
There's some cool items in there.
Got rid of stuff we didn't need, got stuff we
Yeah.
didn't need.
Yeah.
How much money do you have right now?
I don't have that many.
Probably not that much
Yeah.
anymore.
No, Scree gave out a lot of money.
200.
I gave a
Okay.
lot of money.
Yeah.
But I was like, all my money.
I just convert that.
We'll see how that goes.
On one hand, thanks. On the other hand, we kind of got it all
Okay.
together. So
10 of these is one of
Yeah,
these.
I
10
think
of these
everything
is
we
one-
bought
oh, one of these.
will be
10 of these is
useful.
one of
Yeah.
I think it all has
So
like
I just like
For
pretty
sure,
much
yeah.
want to keep
combat
silver.
purpose.
Oh, okay.
actually,
But,
really,
so
So that would be
just
like
Fine silver is
two.
one.
like
Yeah.
one
That'd be like
fire
two
mount
more
elemental
gold.
a day. That's pretty okay.
That's pretty
Yeah, that's a whole lot of fuck
Yeah.
you.
yeah.
I think, and it's also a fire elemental, so like each ship is just like introduced
Yeah.
to
Super into it.
You guys see what I was saying when I
Yeah.
put this
Yeah.
list
I
together.
can't wait to like.
It's a beauty.
We should use the haste potions all at the same fucking time and just watch the fucking unholy carnage that happens.
I'm really excited for that one.
Like, there's a strategy there where you guys could literally get a jump on a dragon, and like,
And-
it's reasonable
Yeah.
that you kill it in one turn.
Yeah, if we all play it
Because
right.
that's
Yeah.
3 attacks,
Yeah.
3 attacks, 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
The hard
weaponed.
Yeah,
Oh Jesus! I forgot about that.
combats are about to get
Oh my
really
God.
fun, guys, and also very complicated.
Oh my
So
God.
I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah.
But also, we don't even like something I've been thinking of too is like if we just head north, we could be in a situation where there's more than one dragon.
Oh fuck!
We've
yeah.
seen multiples already.
They're all going.
Yeah,
And the thing is, like, they're all multiple colors, so they all
Yep.
have different
Yep.
specialties. Yeah.
that's why I was looking at this one, which was like cold resistance, and I was like, that's a lot of money for cold resistance because we don't even actually know like when or if we'll encounter that dragon, and then it's
Yeah.
not really useful
Yeah.
after,
Yeah.
right?
It's very
So-
specific.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the cold potions could possibly be because we're only like a couple hundred gold if we want.
And I'm
something.
sure there's
And
gonna
then
be
you don't
like,
use it at 2 minutes slot too.
Yeah.
the north is so far away too that I'm sure we'll end up hitting a couple of
Mm-hmm.
places between here and there.
I think I don't know where we're gonna get in this next like few hours, but it's like
Yeah.
your brother is probably gonna push us to
Oh,
a direction,
yeah.
like the next kind of story cliff.
This is it's.
Yeah, and if it's either
It's not-
yours or
I
it's
just
mine,
about
yeah.
explained the whole thing of my family to you, and I'm like, no, like Darryll talking to Janelle. I went, wait, you know?
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
It's like a different person.
it is.
Yeah.
I also like bringing her over to the workshop is really funny because I didn't actually realize it. But I'm like, yeah, Isha. Like literally, I'd written into her story that like she specifically hates workbenches because when she was younger, like
Yeah,
her parents would like try to like get her to sit down and like teach her this craft, teach her that
Oh, she
craft. Because
didn't.
they kind of have their own thing, and like she would just be like, and kind
Yeah.
of stop caring and start messing shit up, so they stopped trying.
Yep.
I don't want to enchant today.
You don't want what?
Enchant today.
I was just gonna leave her alone there and see if she found the money under the floorboards. Step clunk. Wait a minute.
Might sneak back in to look at the like blood ritual.
Yeah, that's still all over the floor. Yeah.